Stop in for a quote or to learn more about their blow-in insulation trailer rentals, screen repairs, custom glass cutting, DeWalt and Stanley tools, PPG paints, stock tanks, electric fencing material, and plumbing supplies. They wish all area schools a successful and healthy sports season.
You often hear that there's no such thing as customer loyalty, that long-term partnerships don't exist, but we're living proof that it does. With some relationships spanning over 3 generations, and new ones on the horizon. First National Bank in Phillip, your partners in banking. Member FDIC.
Phillip Pit Stop is a local family-owned C-store for fuel and snacks. Located 1 block from the school, Phillip Pit Stop is open until 10 p.m. Buses are welcome. Warm up with coffee, cappuccino, or hot cocoa. Enjoy $1 fountain drinks or coffee if you bring your own cup, or free with a 10-gallon fuel fill. There's easy walk-through to Subway for hot sandwiches, wraps, soups, and made fresh daily cookies. They look forward to serving you at Phillip Pit Stop and Subway.
This is more than a bundle. It's more than a combo deal. It's not just stuff. This is your home, your car, and you want to give them the protection they deserve with home and auto insurance. State Farm agents get it. It's why they're here.
In Phillip, talk to State Farm agent Jan Hewitt.
Grossenberg Implement just made it easier to find good used equipment. Just go to grossenberg.com and see what used equipment we have that you may want to upgrade to. Lots of 2023 units between tractors, combines, and everything in between. Stop into any of our 9 locations or browse online to see what will fit your operation. Grossenberg Implement has several late models available and great financing to help you with the cash flow. Visit with Grossenberg Sales Pros today to see.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
In today's economy, every dollar counts. To be certain you have the right insurance coverage at the right price, Bank West agents work with multiple companies to compare options on your behalf. Your Bank West agent can help you avoid paying too much, while assuring you have adequate coverage for those times when you need it most. Contact your local Bank West agent for a free policy review. Insurance products are not deposits, are not FDIC insured, and may lose value.
We connect people. Have been for 100 years or so. How we get that done? Well, that won't always be the same. But why we connect people? Not in a million years is that ever going to change. We didn't build the communities that made South Dakota. No. We just brought them together.
Crew Agency has been proudly serving and protecting the local farmer and rancher since 1984. They offer all your crop insurance needs, including multi-peril crop insurance, pasture, rangeland, and forage, livestock risk protection, and crop hail. Crew Agency is a proud supporter of our local schools, athletics, and communities, and would like to wish all the student athletes good luck in their events this week. Give them a call at 605-433-5411. Crew Agency is an equal opportunity provider.
Philip Motor, always ready to serve you with a winning combination of small-town friendly sales and service and the latest vehicles and trucks from Ford, Lincoln, Dodge, and Chrysler. Your friends and neighbors across the West River Territory have come to depend on Philip Motor. Family-owned for over 40 years, they're known far and wide for offering a relaxing, down-to-earth, helpful car shopping experience. Search online at philipmotor.com or stop by and see their new and pre-owned inventory. Philip Motor proudly supports the Philip Scotties in all school activities and sports. Philip Motor, your small-town dealer.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
The Retro in Phillip is a proud supporter of the Phillip Scotties, offering fresh, homemade pizza and pitas made to order, with basic pizzas including specialty pizzas like taco, chicken garlic, bacon mac and cheese, breakfast and fruit. Plus they have gluten-free options with 16 different pitas to choose from, plus sandwiches, fried food, appetizers, soups and salads, and novelty and hard ice cream. Dine in or carry out from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Saturday. That's the Retro in Phillip.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
4E Foods, your locally owned, full-service grocery store in Phillip, South Dakota. We have everything you need, including roasted chicken and a full deli with homemade soups and salads. Choose from our nice selection of fresh-cut steaks and meats, plus a wide variety of fruits and vegetables, and so much more. We are open 7 days a week and are conveniently located at 101 East Pine Street. Feel free to give us a call at 605-859-2727. 4E Foods, proud supporters of the Phillip Scotties.
Philip Health Services proudly supports youth activities in our rural communities. Philip Clinic and Kadoka Clinic physicians and caregivers will provide you and your family with a personalized care experience. The clinic staff extend a sense of family and strive to improve the quality of life for all those who are entrusted to their care. When you or a loved one needs medical attention, choose a personal care experience at Philip or Kadoka Clinic. Open 6 days a week. For hours and more helpful information, see their weekly ad in the Pioneer Review or visit them online. Philip Health Service, a personal care experience.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Nothing like kitchen conversation. Steam coming up off the stove. Photographs down the staircase showing our stories unfold. Home, home, home. I need a little taste of home.
better life. A different kind of life insurance company.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports. It's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Colt's Nuts and Bolts in Phillip really has it all. You'll find steel products, GE kitchen appliances, kitchen decor, houseware, clothing, bugs and muck boots, and Milwaukee tools too. And you can get just the right color palette with Valspar paint. Take a look at the Ashley furniture they have and test out the amazing Rest mattresses. They also offer appliance repair and delivery. See all that they have to offer at Colt's Nuts and Bolts in Phillip.
When you visit a corporate pharmacy, you sometimes feel like a number waiting in line. At Dakota Country Pharmacy, we take pride in knowing our customers and take pride in the communities we serve. A difference you experience when walking through our doors. Doors that opened over 100 years ago, serving rural South Dakotans the best care possible. We exist to improve the quality of your life.
Phillip Building Center is your local full-service lumber yard, building materials, and hardware store ready to aid in all of your project needs. They offer steel buildings and custom sheds and encourage you to stop in for a quote or to learn more about their blow-in insulation trailer rentals, screen repairs, custom glass cutting, DeWalt and Stanley tools, PPG paints, stock tanks, electric fencing material, and plumbing supplies. They wish all area schools a successful and healthy sports season.
You often hear that there's no such thing as customer loyalty, that long-term partnerships don't exist, but we're living proof that it does. With some relationships spanning over 3 generations, and new ones on the horizon. First National Bank in Phillip, your partners in banking, member FDIC.
Phillip Pit Stop is a local family-owned C-store for fuel and snacks. Located 1 block from the school, Phillip Pit Stop is open until 10 p.m. Buses are welcome. Warm up with coffee, cappuccino, or hot cocoa. Enjoy $1 fountain drinks or coffee if you bring your own cup, or free with a 10-gallon fuel fill. There's easy walk-through to Subway for hot sandwiches, wraps, soups, and made fresh daily cookies. They look forward to serving you at Phillip Pit Stop and Subway.
This is more than a bundle. It's more than a combo deal. It's not just stuff. This is your home, your car. And you want to give them the protection they deserve. With home and auto insurance. State Farm agents get it. It's why they're here.
In Phillip, talk to State Farm agent Jan Hewitt.
Grossenberg Implement just made it easier to find good used equipment. Just go to grossenberg.com and see what used equipment we have that you may want to upgrade to. Lots of 2023 units between tractors, combines, and everything in between. Stop into any of our 9 locations or browse online to see what will fit your operation. Grossenberg Implement has several late models available and great financing to help you with the cash flow. Visit with Grossenberg Sales Pros today to
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs, there's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
In today's economy, every dollar counts. To be certain you have the right insurance coverage at the right price, Bank West agents work with multiple companies to compare options on your behalf. Your Bank West agent can help you avoid paying too much while assuring you have adequate coverage for those times when you need it most. Contact your local Bank West agent for a free policy review. Insurance products are not deposits, are not FDIC insured, and may lose value.
We connect people. Have been for 100 years or so. How we get that done? Well, that won't always be the same. But why we connect people? Not in a million years is that ever going to change. We didn't build the communities that made South Dakota. No. We just brought them together.
Crew Agency has been proudly serving and protecting the local farmer and rancher since 1984. They offer all your crop insurance needs, including multi-peril crop insurance, pasture, rangeland and forage, livestock risk protection, and crop hail. Crew Agency is a proud supporter of our local schools, athletics, and communities, and would like to wish all the student athletes good luck in their events this week. Give them a call at 605-433-5411. Crew Agency is an equal opportunity provider.
Philip Motor, always ready to serve you with a winning combination of small-town friendly sales and service and the latest vehicles and trucks from Ford, Lincoln, Dodge, and Chrysler. Your friends and neighbors across the West River Territory have come to depend on Philip Motor. Family-owned for over 40 years, they're known far and wide for offering a relaxing, down-to-earth, helpful car shopping experience. Search online at philipmotor.com or stop by and see their new and pre-owned inventory. Philip Motor proudly supports the Philip Scotties in all school activities and sports. Philip Motor, your small-town dealer.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step.
They beat Lyman 36-22. They run the ball well. I did not know that New Underwood was 9AA. So I wouldn't have guessed that at all. I thought they've been 9B for quite a while. So I was kind of surprised to see that they made that jump up to 9AA. So yes, they lost the first 5 games of the season, which is tough to do. They lost to Bennett County, Harding County, Wall, Jones County, and Kadoka. And then they came back, and the last 2 games they beat Lyman and they beat Jones County. So, yeah, so they're kind of hot right now. They're a well-coached team. They run a lot of I formation. They'll run some shotgun spread. Their quarterback, number 10, is a big, tall kid. He's 6'3", 170-pound. Number 10, Trevin Walker. He's only a sophomore quarterback. He runs the ball well, can throw a deep ball. He's got a really good arm. Number 53 is Kingston Wolf. He's a junior. He's a tough kid. Offensive, he's their center. Defensively, he plays the left end, and he's just a big, solid kid. You're going to see a lot of number 20, Gunnar Garrett, at running back, and you're going to see number 14, Blake Beer. And Blake Beer's part Arthur, got a tie to the Beers there. So, he's going to be a tough kid. He's a tough kid to bring down. He's quick. They're a solid, good bunch. And like you say, they're steadily improving. I think they play a lot of young kids. All their skill kids will be back next year, so they're going to have a bright future for them. Offensively, you'll see them run a lot of the I formation. They will run some fakes, and they'll run some halfback passes on that. They'll try to get you sucked in, throw it over the top of your head. Defensively, what I saw out of them, they were playing a 3-man front against Lyman, but Lyman spreads it all out and throws. I got to imagine they're going to be in a 4-man front. Probably try to cheat their linebackers up close tonight to try to stop the Scotties on the ground, which is going to be tough for them. Up front, I think the Scotties probably win that battle of the offensive defensive line. So if you're New Underwood, I think you got to kind of creep those guys up, maybe play 7 guys in the box and dare them to throw it over the top of your head. You got to take the runaway, try to run some stunts, some blitz, stuff like that off of them. And like tonight, New Underwood's got nothing to lose, right? They're 2-5. They're probably the underdog in this game. I think if I'm on that sideline, I grab every play that we've ever tried and give it a whirl. Some reverses, onside kicks. You got nothing to lose. Go for it. Have fun tonight. If they end up, they're at 2-5. If they don't get this game, they'll be at 2-6. I don't know if that would make. I don't think that would make the playoffs in 9AA. I don't know that for sure, but that would be my guess. So I say you pull out the stops. Hammer the line. Try to put the Scotties in uncomfortable down and distances. Kind of where they don't want to be. That's all. That's what I got on New Underwood Tigers tonight, Joel.
Thanks, Brad, for the recap. And I'd realized we had a little technical difficulty, so I got Brad's recap for the New Underwood Tigers, but I'd started off with the Scotties.
It's always scary when Terry's not listening in.
Right. We're running a little skeleton crew,
sometimes.
missing one piece to our live ticket puzzle. So, again, this is Joel Spry, Brad Heltzel in the booth tonight. And quick recap on the Scotties on the season. Coming in, 5-2 record, got back on track the winning ways last week with a win. And talking to coaches before the game, really they said their kind of keys to this game are just eliminate mistakes. They've done a really good job of being able to move the football, but just eliminating those costly penalties and maybe those mental miscues. Late in the season like this, it's time to really polish up your game and be ready to go. On the injury front for the Scotties, we've got Randon Wishard, who is out. Unfortunately, I believe he'll be out for the rest of the season, so prayers up to him and a speedy recovery. But we do have Stetson Jones back in the secondary for the Scotties. So they are just looking to continue to do what they do best, which is control that line of scrimmage, play mistake-free football, and come out here and win a football game and move into the playoffs, hopefully with an opportunity to maybe play a first-round game here in Phillips. So,
and that's huge. Scotties, like we talked about last week, we thought that they started out a little slow, and then they really, really came on in the second quarter. So we'd like to see them get out, just establish themselves right off the bat tonight. Get out, just dominate the offensive, defensive line, and run the ball. It's weather's getting cold, the winds are picking up. It's time to start getting ready for the playoffs, and we don't want to look too far ahead, but hopefully a home field advantage next week would be great. And it just gets tougher and tougher as you go. So you really got to be clicking right now. So that's kind of what we're looking for out of Phillip tonight is get off to a good start. Maintain your energy. Don't get distracted when the scores kind of get out of reach. Stay disciplined. Play disciplined football all night long, all 4 quarters. Excited to see him. Excited to see him go tonight.
Excellent. Thanks, Brad. Well, we're in for a great night of football. Nice fall weather. It's a little brisk, but no complaints. And we are going to go ahead and take a quick break. They're doing some starting lineups, and we'll be back for the national anthem. Thanks for joining us. Philip Scotties Live.
Innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions. We create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
The Retro in Phillip is a proud supporter of the Phillip Scotties, offering fresh, homemade pizza and pitas made to order, with basic pizzas including specialty pizzas like taco, chicken garlic, bacon mac and cheese, breakfast and fruit. Plus they have gluten-free options with 16 different pitas to choose from, plus sandwiches, fried food, appetizers, soups and salads, and novelty and hard ice cream. Dine in or carry out from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Saturday. That's the Retro in Phillip.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
4E Foods, your locally owned, full-service grocery store in Philip, South Dakota. We have
back to the Kennedy Implement broadcast booth. Be sure to check out their website for all your equipment needs.
All right, welcome back. We're getting ready for the national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please stand for the playing of the national anthem? Bow to respect is to face the flag, remove your hat or cap, and stand at attention with your right hand over your heart. Veterans and active duty military not in uniform may also salute the flag. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem is being played tonight by the Philip Scotty Pep Band under the direction of Mrs. Barb Bowen.
Well, as always, the Philip Scotty's Pep Band, their rendition of the national anthem, really anything they play, pretty phenomenal. Barb Bowen does a fantastic job with all of that. All right, football fans, we're getting ready for captains to meet in the field, a little coin flip. Brad, what else is going on coming up this weekend and into the week for Philip Scotty Athletics? Well, we got a little bit of time here.
Well, we just, a little recap. The Lady Scotty volleyball defeated Wall Tuesday night. Then they traveled to Wall and beat them Tuesday night. They went to Lyman on Thursday and also won that game, so that was big for them. They're headed to Miller tomorrow morning for the big Miller tournament, which is good. Get to see some East River teams. So yeah, so they're peaking at the right time. Winning the games they need to. So hopefully tomorrow they don't have a lot left. I want to say there's maybe only 2 regular season games left from here out.
Yeah, we've got another home game next.
I believe Bennett County, and then
Tuesday is our last
maybe
home
go
game.
to New Underwood.
And
I
then
think
finish at New Underwood for the season. So yeah, that season's winding down as they look forward to region play in volleyball, and then we've got state cross country coming up.
Yeah, yep. I didn't get to check the Wednesday's results. Was it Wednesday regions?
Yeah, Wednesday's
I gotta imagine
regions
the boys probably dominated it. Would be my guess.
Yeah, the boys did very well. They won the region, and I believe that's their 4th consecutive year, possibly even the 5th consecutive year that they've won region. Of course, they're
Awesome.
back-to-back state champions.
Yep.
Going into state competition, this is that moment in time where we're hoping for their best performances, and we wish them well for an opportunity to have a three-peat.
Yeah.
And I definitely don't think that's out of question.
That's tough to do. That
would be
any sport. That's great.
Absolutely. So good luck to those fellows that will be running in the state cross-country meet at Hart Ranch in Rapid City. For those of you that are able to make it, that'll be at Hart Ranch is that Saturday?
I think next Saturday.
Yeah,
correct?
next Saturday. Not tomorrow, but the following Saturday
I believe so.
at Hart Ranch in Rapid City. All right, I didn't see the coin flip, but
didn't
we'll
either.
find out here soon enough. Get ready for Scotty kickoff. We'll keep you here live. Looks like they're getting ready to go line up.
Yeah, so a little chill in the air tonight. Not quite as cold as I thought it was, but they flew me back in from Florida just this afternoon. Got here just in time for the game. So, a little week in Florida, a little different weather.
Yeah, this is the time.
Haven't quite acclimated to it just yet, but it's not too bad. We're kind of blocked here by the wind, and it is mid-October, and South Dakota, you gotta expect it coming.
So it looks like New Underwood Tigers will be kicking off to the Scotties here tonight.
Can you see the number doing the kicking? This is the first game we've had to start in the dark, so it's a little bit harder to read the numbers here. Looks like number 2, Sam Enos. Tice Groper is going to bring it around the right side, and a good return. So put him about the Scotty 26-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10. Phillip, first drive.
Yeah, decent return there. Actually, New Underwood did a great job of covering it up. Tice Groper is dangerous. He gets out in open space, and he seems to be able to turn on the jets.
He's elusive, and he just knows how to make people miss. So, we'll be interested to see tonight. Last week they kind of sprinkled Talon Haynes and Tegan Groper at quarterback. First play is going to go Tice Groper around the left side. They pull a guard, or Finn pulls out, gets a good block. Tice gets just caught by the shirt tail. So touchdown save and tackle out there by number 33 for New Underwood is Gage Sangru. Otherwise, he was gone.
Yeah, great start.
Yes,
great start.
yes.
First play, kind of their bread and butter.
Yep. And like we were saying last week, it kind of seemed like to me that Tegan Groper kind of took snaps from quarterback on 1st and 2nd down, and Talon took a lot from 3rd down. More passing downs, more kind of maybe outside option downs. So we'll see what they do tonight in the quarterback position. Talon Haynes is going to take snap. He gives to Latham Gabriel off 1st down. Latham takes it just north of the 50. So a short gain. We'll give him about 2 yards.
Yeah, they spot it right at the 50. Looks like 2nd in about 8. Little draw play, or a little just a dive play, right up the middle there.
So as we kind of thought, New Underwood came out in a four-man front. They've seen the tapes. They know what Phillip's going to try to do. So Talon Haynes will take shotgun, wide receiver to the left and right. He's got Groper in the backfield. And it's going to be a give to Tice. Tice is going to go right up the middle. He's going to be close to a 1st down. Maybe about a yard short, half yard short. So right where they want to be, in front of the chains. Gives you a lot of opportunity from here. You can run some play action. You can try to hit something deep over the top, where you're so close that you're going to go for it if you miss it anyway. Actually a little closer than we thought, just half a yard maybe.
Yeah, just the distance, the length of the football.
Scotties come out, shotgun. Twins right. Gabriel in the backfield with Talon Haynes. Talon's going to take the snap. Gabriel take it outside. That's what happens. It looks like maybe Phillip got bailed out with a face mask penalty. So that's a tough play if you bounce that outside and they're coming downhill hard. A lot of times those short yardage, you got to hit it. You got to hit the hole and you got to get what you need. Fortunately, I think maybe we got bailed out there by a penalty.
Yeah, we got to put it out there. A little mustard on the lettuce.
A little mustard on the lettuce. You got it.
If this is a face mask like we think it could be, this should be automatic first down, and depending on the type of face mask, but they're still conferring here.
It's going to be a personal foul face mask.
That should be a 15-yard
15-yard penalty.
Automatic
So a free first down for the Scotties. So like we said, short yardage, that's a tough play to try to bounce that out. You got too many guys coming downhill at you. You just... So Scotty will come out. Talon Haynes will take shotgun snap. He'll have Gabriel to his left. Twins, wide receivers to the right and to the left. And they are going to quarterback draw around the left side. Nice play out there. The defensive end for New Underwood Tigers stayed home. Kind of stopped his outside, turned him back in, and waited for his help. So I think that's going to be a loss of a couple.
Yeah, Scotties get behind the chains a little bit here on the New Underwood side of the field. Still in good shape. Looks like they're sitting at the 35-yard line of the New Underwood Tigers. We've got 9:49 to go in the first quarter action.
And that's kind of what we said. New Underwood's going to have to come downhill. They're going to have to send some backers. They're going to have to play tight, and that's exactly what they're doing. That's just, watching the film, that's good coaching. So here comes a counter out of the wishbone, and that's going to get him back. He's going to get about 5 or 6 off that, so it's going to leave him at 3rd and long.
Yeah, good solid play. Get some of those yards back. 3rd and 7.
And, Joel, like you said, the New Underwood is not going to come out here and just hand this to them. They're going to have to earn it tonight.
Yeah, we've had a lot of tough games over the years, back, even 3 or 4 years ago. I mean, just barn burner, really tight games. Yep. So they're definitely not going to come in and just lay down for the Scotties tonight.
No. Scotties will come out in a full house backfield. Oh, it looks like a broken play. Another face mask, and here's another little more mustard on top. We got 2 mustards on the lettuce. Little Dijon and yellow on top. So they're going to get him twice.
Yeah, unfortunately, just those, anytime you're going for a high tackle, it's just really easy for kids to just get a hold of something, and unfortunately, it's a face mask, but those kind of penalties are
I can't see the New Underwood coach, but I got to imagine his blood is absolutely boiling. That's twice that they had the Scotties stop for a loss, and a penalty bailed them out both times. So that is not something that New Underwood can do tonight. They cannot afford to give the Scotties free yards. So Scotty will come out traditional I formation. Tegan Groper will go under center. Tice Groper dots the I. He's going to go power right. And again, a good play. New Underwood just shooting the gap, shooting the line. Coach Sedbeck will see that, and he'll kind of pop him to the middle, and then he'll hit something outside. Once he gets them committed inside to try to stop that run, he'll find a play he likes, and he'll hit the outside with it.
Give New Underwood credit right out of the gate here. Their defensive line, their ends are really getting upfield. And tonight we have our first
light. We were just talking to Joel. We were going to take the over or the under on headlights tonight. I think I'm going to take the over on that. So Scotty will come out shotgun, 2-back set. It's going to go Tice Groper on the left side. He breaks the tackle, cuts it up through the middle, and he is in. Just a nice run. Nice run by Tice. Just like we said, they're going to hit the middle. They're going to get Groper on the outside, and he's going to get his yards.
So Scotties go up 6-0, 8:07 left in the first quarter. Yeah, good call, Brad. Looks like Scotties line up for a 2-point conversion here.
So they're going to go shotgun. Groper to the left of Talon Haynes. Twin receivers to the right. Talon's going to roll right, and he is going to loft to the corner of the end zone. Nice play. Jensen Fitz just kind of acted like he was going to block, then he snuck out there. Nobody followed him, so a quick 8-0 lead. So, a good job by New Underwood. Like I said, New Underwood right now, their coach is telling them, hey, guys, look, we played really well right there. We cannot give Phillip free yards. We cannot give penalties on when we're at 3rd and long, 4th and long, and we bail them out with a 15-yard penalty. So they'll try to clean that up the next drive. It's an emotional game. It's hard to just get after kids, even though your blood's boiling. But right there, they gotta believe, hey, we made some plays. We can do this. We just can't give them. We can't help them. You can't help them in any sport. Volleyball, football. You just can't give free plays away like that.
Right. Those 2 particular penalties. That's 30 yards. Mm-hmm. That's 30 yards of and extra downs. And like you'd said, you just can't give those kinds of things away, especially when you're making big plays. Those really hurt.
Yep.
Look for the Tigers to turn that around on D, get an opportunity to see the Scotties kick off here, and our first time on D as well.
Looks like the Tigers are going to counter with number 2, that's Enos, and with number on that, number 8 maybe. Enos in the backfield, it looks like. Returning kick.
So back for New Underwood is going to be number 2, Sam Enos. Can you see the other number?
I can't.
Is it 8? Maybe Ethan Enos, maybe? That's what Travis said. We'll go with that. Travis Turkelson on the mic tonight. Filling the shoes of the one and only Doug Hawk for the evening. Sam Enos going to take it about the right side. Good tackle by Latham Gabriel. Well played.
Yeah, a great stop there. We've got 8 minutes to go in the first quarter. Scotties up 8-0. New Underwood Tigers take over after the kickoff. Looks like they're on their own 28-yard line, 1st and 10.
So just like Scotties, New Underwood's probably going to come out and try to establish their run game, open up their pass a little bit, a little play action. Like I said, they got nothing to lose tonight. You might see some double reverses, jet sweeps, halfback passes, everything you got. They're going to throw the kitchen sink at Phillip tonight, I'm sure. 14 beers going to come across.
Right out of my mouth with kitchen sink.
So we're going to have a handoff number 20 to Garrett, Gunnar Garrett. He's going to take it for a good, decent gain off first down, a couple yards. Would you swing that? Can you swing this door? Swing this door.
All right. Tigers come to the line, 2nd and 8 from the 30-yard line.
So New Underwood comes out in the I formation, wide receiver to the right. Drops the ball. So they miss snap. Fortunately, New Underwood gets back on it. We get a flag thrown. That might be
a little extracurricular, I think.
Could be on the Scotties. Maybe looked like a little someone got thrown to the ground a little bit. So the Scotties come out on the second play and get a penalty. Hopefully that's not the name of the game tonight.
No, like the coaching staff had said before the game, cleaning up those mistakes is a key to their success. And, those extracurricular, you get excited. Things happen, but you just really got to control yourself and not give up those costly penalties early in the game.
Right, and some of them are, like you say, they're just there's some really bad, dumb penalties, and there's some that just happen in the course of a game, just trying to make a play, and something happens, maybe you grab a face mask or something. So we'll come out shotgun. Beer's going to go in motion to the right. Quarterback tries to throw, gets hit. Looks like Cole Finn in the backfield. So number 10, Tevin Walker, like we said, he's a big, tall kid, 6'3", 170-pounder. I believe he's only a sophomore. New Underwood will have all their skill kids back. I think Beers is a junior. Garrett is a sophomore. I think that their quarterback's a sophomore. So New Underwood Tigers will come out in kind of an offset eye to the right. Shot. He's going to throw deep. He's going to go for Blake Beer. And he's going to go over the top. So a good tackle by Tel Groper, but not after a huge gain.
Yeah, great pass. Had a little time. Great pass right over the top of the defender there. Good coverage, but just right over the top.
Yep. Yeah, like we said, Walker's got a big arm. He can really huck it.
So it looks like New Underwood, when the play finished up, is all the way down to the Scotties 8-yard line. So looking at 1st and goal, 6:36 to go in the first quarter.
New Underwood's going to come out, Walker and shotgun. Garrett to his right. Twin receivers to the left. Going to come across, receiver in motion. They're going to counter back to the left, and that's stuffed in the middle. Looks like maybe Gabriel in on the tackle.
Yeah, a short little gain there. Defensive line did a great job, and then a good fill by linebacker.
Yep.
Get that tackle. 2nd and goal for New Underwood Tigers.
So defensively tonight, Scotty's on the D line. Christopher Lurs, Cole Finn, Evan Crutch, Jensen Fitch. Backers, Tegan, Tice Groper, Tegan Groper, Tel Groper, Talon Haynes, Latham Gabriel. So the handoff through the middle, and he gets a couple yards. That's going to put him close. They're going to be at, what do we got? 3rd and goal from about the 2-yard line.
Yeah, nice hole there, and running back did a good job of a quick cutback and just couldn't quite find pay dirt, but they're looking at 3rd and goal from the 2. You know, this is quite a response for the Tigers coming out of after the Scotties scored
Absolutely.
right away.
Yep.
You know,
just really 2-3 plays, they were right down on the goal line. So no wonder will come out in the eye. Have Garrett deep. They're going to bring him receiver in motion. Beer's going to go in motion. They're going to quarterback sneak. And Walker just uses his long 6'3" frame, basically dove from about the 2-yard line and punched it in.
Touchdown, New Underwood Tigers. Looks like they're huddling up.
Well, that's how you respond.
Yeah, great response. You know, unfortunately, that penalty really did hurt them. And a big play.
Yeah. So New Underwood's going to line up and go for 2. Looks like they're going to go Wildcat. Garrett's going to be deep by himself in the backfield. He's going to bring Beer across in motion. Fumbles the snap, and he's just going to lay on it. So Scotties, New Underwood comes right back out and answers with a really nice drive of their own. Kind of had Phillip on their heels the whole drive, aided by a big penalty. So Phillip will look to tighten up on the defensive side a little bit.
All right, we've got an 8-6 ball game. Scotties are in the lead. 5:01 to go in the first quarter, and we're getting ready for kickoff here. Second possession for the Scotties. Looking for a little bit of a take the momentum back type situation, right?
Yep, come out, feed Tice Groper, try to punch back in. You know, and we've seen it a little bit. We have a little trouble, it seems like, in the first quarter. You know, they the coaches, I think, do a really good job when those young guys come over. They correct it, you know, hey, you know, this is what you need to do to fix it. Watch that play. You've seen it. You know, don't let that happen again. You know, like we did in Lyman, they got 1 or 2 over top, but then we really settled in and gave them the short underneath and tackled, and we didn't give up the long balls after kind of the second quarter, really. Little onside kick, like we said. Hey, got nothing to lose, right? New Underwood Tigers.
Great
they're playing on house money. We kind of thought at the beginning, you're at 2-5 right now. We got nothing to lose. Try some onside kicks, fake punts, reverses. So that's going to put Phillip right back on their heels. They're going to be back in. New Underwood has the ball in Phillip territory to start the second drive.
Yeah, pulling out all the stops, and like I kind of shouted out before, I mean, that was a great onside kick. That ball, full control, just kind of nice tumble. And, you know, the Scotties, the key in that front line, you see a ball, you got to jump on it.
Yeah, just kind of caught him off guard there. So New Underwood's going to go shotgun twins right. They're going to go handoff through the middle, and that's going to go nowhere. They were going to lose a little bit. So the Scotty Lions had enough, just like we kind of thought maybe they would. Yeah, that was kind of Fitch, Crutch, Finn, and Lurs up front just shed their blocks and get through the backfield and wrap up the ball carrier.
Yeah, I don't think that that's going to be the key to New Underwood's.
No, not right through the middle.
Success
but
is going through the middle, but it sets things up.
Yeah, you can't not run the ball through the middle. You have to still hit all spots of the field. You don't want to become one-dimensional and just trying to run outside the whole time and things like that.
So New Underwood gets behind the chains, looking at a 2nd and 12.
So Walker will come out shotgun twins, and looks like they're going to call it on the Scotties. We got a little mustard on the lettuce out there. I think they're going to get Scotties for encroachment, I believe. So there's going to be a free 5 yards. That's going to give them about 2nd and 7.
Yeah, really what that penalty does for the Tigers is now that eliminates that loss on 1st down and puts them right back ahead of the chains with 2nd down. Now it opens up the playbook. You're across, into Scotty's territory.
So Tigers come out. They're going to be in I formation. He's going to go handoff Beer on the left side. He's wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage. Christopher Lurs, Cole Finn, Tice Groper in on the tackle.
Looks like a 3rd and 7, 3:35 to go in the first quarter. Scotty's up 8-6.
It's a fast first quarter. The last game we watched, when you throw the ball that many times, we look up and the clock hasn't moved for about a half an hour, it seemed like. So, yeah, running teams, that clock's going to kind of tick quite a bit faster. Underwood's going to come out under center. Beer's going to go in motion to the right. Looks like a little play action. They do a good job. And the Scotties, Evan Crutch, wraps him up. He did a really good job of wrapping him up because he was just about to throw the ball. Evan kind of brought his arms back down and wrapped him up, put him to the ground. And it's going to be a loss. So it's going to put him at 4th and long. They're going to be about 4th and we'll call it 10 and a half, close to 11 yards. So this is an interesting situation right here for New Underwood. You got the ball. You basically stole a possession on an onside kick. Looks like they're going to punt. That's probably, are they going to punt? We don't know. I'd watch a fake here. You never know. Don't know what's coming. Looks like he is going to boot it away, and that's going to go out of bounds. A good catch out there by Coach Sedbeck, a one-hander. So Scotties kind of bail themselves out there. We do have a penalty on the play. I didn't see what that was. They're going to wave it off.
Very good. Looks like the Scotties are going to take over from their own 27-yard line.
So you could kind of feel a little more aggression by the seniors there. That's good to see. They kind of were on their heels and didn't want to give up another score there. So our front guys on the front line really put their heels in and just said enough's enough, and we're going to get the ball back. Talon Haynes is going to come out in shotgun. He's going to fake to Groper. He's going to take it himself around the right side. So good gain on 1st down, couple.
Couple-yard gain, looking at 2nd and 8 from right at the Scotties' 30-yard line. 2:05 and counting to go in the first quarter.
Scotties will come out in the I formation. Gabriel at full, Tice Groper at tail. And another flag. That's a kind of a flag fest we got going on. Encroachment on the Tigers.
A free 5 yards for the Scotties.
Yep.
2nd and 2.
So it looks like they're going to change the play. They got another play coming in.
Yeah, it opens up your options when you got 2nd
absolutely.
short.
Yep, you can run some play action, run a little something to the outside if you want to. This guy's going to come out in the eye with the receiver to the left. They're going to go power run off the left-hand side. That's going to be Tice Groper. He's going to get enough for the 1st down.
great blocking downfield, not only by the offensive line, but also the backs out in front. Everybody was pushing the pile forward, and that allowed Groper to get probably an extra 2 to 3 yards, which is everything that you absolutely want on a running play like that.
Yes. So the Scotties on the offensive line is going to be Ethan Harris, Cole Finn, Lucas Vandermeer, Jensen Fitch up front doing the blocking tonight. Oh, New Underwood Tigers blow that play up in the backfield.
You know, Brad, I couldn't tell there, but it almost looked like, it was a fake to the right and then maybe a pitch, and I think the Tigers just got deep on him. I don't know if that was a designed run where he was going to follow Groper around the left side there, but either way, they lost a few yards, and they're looking at a 2nd and 13 or 14.
Yep, second
getting
long.
behind the chains.
I missed Christopher Lurs there on the left end.
Looks like the ball's right at the Scotty 40.
We've seen a lot more Talon Haynes in quarterbacking tonight. Out of the shotgun, that's going to be Gabriel with a nice gain off the right side. So he's going to get it back across. Yeah, about 3rd down and 7 for the Scotties.
Yeah, good solid run. Again, good blocking, leading out front, and Gabriel was able to find the hole and put his head down and get some good positive yards. Well,
and that's
the
a quick first quarter.
End of the first quarter. Scotties are up 8, New Underwood Tigers 6. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and then we'll be right back for second quarter action. Stick around.
You need, including roasted chicken and a full deli with homemade soups and salad. Choose from our nice selection of fresh cut steaks and meats, plus a wide variety of fruits and vegetables, and so much more. We're open 7 days a week and are conveniently located at 101 East Pine Street. Feel free to give us a call at 605-859-2727. 4E Foods, proud supporters of the Philip Scotties.
Philip Health Services proudly supports youth activities in our rural communities. Philip Clinic and Kadoka Clinic physicians and caregivers will provide you and your family with a personalized care experience. The clinic staff extend a sense of family and strive to improve the quality of life for all those who are entrusted to their care. When you or a loved one needs medical attention, choose a personal care experience at Philip or Kadoka Clinic. Open 6 days a week for hours and more helpful information. See their weekly ad in the Pioneer Review or visit them online. Philip Health Service, a personal care experience.
Welcome back to the Kennedy Implement broadcast booth. Be sure to check out their website for all your equipment needs. Welcome back to the Kennedy Implement broadcast booth. Be sure to check out their website for all your...
That's going to bring up a 4th down for the Scotties.
So we're back live. We missed a play there. A deep ball, Talon Haynes threw to Tegan Groper. A little bit underthrown, kind of a 50-50. Tegan had a shot at it. The defender had a shot at it. So the Scotties are going to come back, and they're going to punt the ball from inside their own territory. It looks like Talon Haynes is going to be back to do the punting. He takes the snap, and he rolls. And New Underwood's all over it. I'm not sure if it was a fake. Oh, Talon hasn't gone down yet. So tough turnover there by the Scotties. I don't know if that was a designed try to fake passer, or he just didn't like the snap maybe, and he tried to take off with it. But regardless, it's going to put set New Underwood up with great field position. So, hey, we got a ball game here tonight. New Underwood's here to play.
Yeah, I really didn't expect anything less. We've battled with New Underwood over the years, and absolutely, they're in that point in the season. They definitely have nothing to lose, and got the Scotties back on their heels.
Yeah, and you give them momentum, and oops, they're gonna go quick handoff through the middle. Fullback takes for a good gain on 1st down. Start giving them confidence, let them build their confidence, and it's gonna get tougher and tougher on the Scotties here. So that's a good gain on 1st down. That's gonna leave them about 2nd and 5, 2nd and 6.
Yeah, it took over in Scotty's territory. You got a short field, which allows you to be able to, take those nice, 5-6 yard chunks, and next thing you know, you're knocking on the doorstep of the end zone.
Yep. New Underwood will come out in the I set. Wide receiver to the right. Looks like Beers the deep back. They're going to go Dive. That time, not quite as much. Short gain. So I'll leave him about third, and we'll call it 3rd and 4.
Yeah, looks like Gabriel had a good fill there and slowed him down, but we got 3rd and a long 4.
Yep. And we would definitely say they're in 4th down territory here, inside their own 35-yard line. Inside the Scotty 35-yard line. Walker will go deep. He'll have 2 receivers to the right. He's going to look to throw. Fitch got some quick pressure. Looked like the receiver maybe fell down there. Jetson Fitch was coming for him.
That brings it to 4th down for the Tigers. 4th and 4.5 from the Scotty 32.5-yard line.
So on both sides of the ball, the defenses have risen to the occasion here. Getting a little bit chillier here.
Brisk.
As we keep going.
Brisk. Yeah. A little
As I said earlier, we're testing my my volunteerism. We're testing out how far my volunteerism will go.
Well, we sure appreciate you being here.
So New Underwood Tigers looks like they're going to take a timeout with 10 minutes, 20 seconds left here in the second quarter. Sky's on top, 8-6. We got a big 4th down here for the New Underwood Tigers.
Yes, we do. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage.
Back to the Kennedy Implement broadcast booth. Be sure to check out their website for all your equipment needs.
All right, we are back. So we got a big 4th down here early in this ball game. New Underwood Tigers 4th and 4 inside Scotty territory. They're going to go shotgun twins, receiver to the left, receiver to the right. They're going to bring Beer across in motion. They're going to throw the ball. He's got a lot of pressure in his face. Oh, and the referee set a pick there. Talon Haynes Talon Haynes was right there, hunting the ball, ran into the ref, and but that's okay. 4th down. Maybe didn't want to pick it there anyway. Ball turns back over to the Scotties on possession. So the defenses, have really stepped up here the last couple of drives for both squads.
Yeah, a little bend but don't break type of defense there. A good 4th down stand. And the Scotties get the ball back. 10-13 to go in the second quarter. Scotties up 8-6.
Yeah, New Underwood kind of tried to run a couple of quick dives and throw the ball a couple times, and the Scotty defensive line just gave him no time to throw. Kind of got to him a couple times there, and as he was trying to throw it, hit him in mid-motion. So we'll go shotgun. Looks like Tegan Groper is going to be back at quarterback. Here comes a blitz off the right side, and that's going to get nowhere.
Yeah, their interior D-line for the Tigers have found a way to shed some blocks and make some tackles.
Kind of shooting the gaps. They're sending some backers. They're going to force Phillip into trying to get to the outside or throw the ball. One of the, they're playing up tight, and kind of at the beginning of the game we said that's what they're going to have to do. They're going to have to bring guys and try to hold the Scotties off. So Tice Groper is going to come out of the shotgun. He's going to go down left side. Ooh, and that was a good tackle. He was one, kind of got drugged down. I'm not sure if it's a hold against the Scotties. So there again, Scotties will be behind the chains, making the play calls tough on Coach Sudbeck tonight.
Yeah, before that play, I was going to make the comment, this is the moment in time. This game is going very quickly with all the running of the football.
Yeah, you're not going to get a lot of possessions tonight.
You got to take advantage of the possessions that you do have. You've got to find some ways to get the ball moving back down the field and take some momentum going into halftime.
Yeah, this doesn't appear to going to be a 50-20 type of ball game by any means. Points may be a little tough to come by tonight. Talon Haynes is going to go out shotgun. He's going to roll left. He's got a wide open. Christopher Lurs makes a great catch. and that's going to give them a big gain for the Scotties on second down. Christopher Lillard kind of bobbled it just a little bit, kept his focus, reeled it in, and made a really nice gain there. So they just kind of snuck that end out. They're really good at doing that. They kind of give it just a second, makes it look like he's blocking. He peels away, and the defensive backs kind of think he's staying in blocking, and they lose him as he peels out.
Just what the Scotties needed right there.
Yes.
Get a big chunk of that penalty yardage back. They're looking at a 3rd and 7 from their own 37-yard line.
The Scotties will come out, Talon Haynes, shotgun, 3 receivers to the right, Groper to his left. Coach Sudbeck going to call a timeout, doesn't like what he sees. So we're going to call timeout with 8:18 left here in the second quarter. 8-6 ball game, Scotties on top.
And we will be right back after a short commercial break.
To protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Nothing like kitchen conversation. Steam coming up off the stove. Photographs down the staircase showing our stories unfold. Home, home, home. I need a little taste of home.
Welcome back to the Kennedy Implement broadcast booth. Be sure to check out their website for all your equipment needs.
And we are back live. So coming out of timeout, Scotty's going to have now we're back in 3rd and manageable. It's going to be about 3rd and 7. Scotty's going to spread it out, shotgun, twins right, twins left. They got their big, tall tight ends kind of tight to the line on the inside. Gabriel in the backfield, he's going to stay in and block. Talon Haynes is going to roll right, doesn't like it. Gets caught by a shoestring, and he's going to get dropped for a loss. So here again, it's going to bring up 4th down.
Yeah, it looks like he may have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard. But they're looking at 4th and 5.
Puts you in kind of a punting situation. That'd be a tough spot to go for it from right there.
Yeah, we've got 7:55 and counting down to go here in the second quarter.
Looks like Scotties are going to come out and they're going to go for it. Talon Haynes is going to line up shotgun. Or they're going to try to draw him off sides. And Scotties try to draw the Tigers off sides, and somebody on the, looks like one of the Scotties moves, so they're going to get a penalty. They're going to move the wrong way.
Yeah,
so now it's definitely going to be a punting situation.
Yeah, move it back.
I don't think that they were going to run a play there anyway, so
I think you're right.
I don't think that hurts it too bad. Talon Haynes is going to go deep. He's going to do the punting. He gets off a booming kick. Oh, the ball's dropped. Oh, he recovers it. So a very fortunate play by the New Underwood returner there. He came up underneath it, kind of camped. Ball got on his chest and bounced to the ground, came right back to him.
Yeah, an opportune turnover right there would have been huge.
That was number 2, Sam Enos.
But he did a good job of collecting himself and getting a few yards. So New Underwood Tigers take over after the punt, 1st and 10 from their own, we'll call it the 34-yard line.
Tigers take over. They're going to come out Walker and shotgun. Garrett to his left. Beer spread out to the left. Enos to the right. He's going to come across in motion, and they're going to give to 20, Garrett, and he's going to go short gain, about a half yard.
Yeah, short gain, great job.
That's been tough sledding inside there for New Underwood.
Yeah, it's tough to run the football against our senior defensive end, Jensen Fitch.
Yes, very tough. Yeah, you're not gonna have much luck going that way. New Underwood's going to come out I left. Beer's going to dot the I. Here, Coach Sudbeck calling out a halfback pass. They're going to play action. He's going to go deep, and good coverage there by Tegan Groper. Right in his hip pocket. That play didn't have much of a chance. A little underthrown into the wind. The wind's definitely picking up a little bit, so that's going to be tough going north a little bit. I think tonight trying to throw the ball. It's not blowing 50 miles an hour, but it does affect the passes.
Yeah, you can see the Scotty flag down in front of us. The wind looks like it's coming straight out of the north.
Fortunately, we're tucked around this corner a little bit here and not quite catching the wind.
So New Underwood comes to the line with a 3rd and 8 or 3rd and 9.
Walker will be deep in the shotgun. He's going to bring Enos crossed in motion. And they're going to throw the ball. He gets rid of it quick. Kind of just throws a jump ball. And there's going to be a flag. It's like pass interference on Tice Groper. That's going to give New Underwood a first down, I believe.
Yeah, it's not a spot foul
No.
in high school,
Is it
but
15?
should be
Or 10?
I think it's an automatic first down.
New Underwood not going to go away.
No, finding a way to move the chains, and unfortunately, it's due to kind of the last couple of drives due to a few penalties.
Yeah.
So we'll see if the Scotty defense can tighten up here. We've got 6:15 to go in the second quarter.
Did New Underwood kick off?
New Underwood did kick
Yeah,
off.
so they'll get the ball at half. So New Underwood, they're looking to score, take their time and try to score and get the ball back. At the second half, beginning of the second half. Beer's going to be deep in the eye. They're going to run quick 21 dive with Garrett off the right side. He's going to get about a 3-yard gain.
Yeah, 2-3 yards, a pile of dust. Fortunately, the field's in phenomenal shape, so no dust here. But really, that's what you want.
New Underwood, they had the one big play. Other than that, I don't think that they've really had anything over 4 or 5 yards, really. Any other play that other than the deep pass, except for the penalties, have kind of kept them in it. So defensively, the Scotties are going to be a 4-man front. New Underwood's going to come out shotgun. They're going to bring Beer across. They're going to counter with Garrett to the left. Scotties are right there. Christopher Lurs, Jensen Fitch. He's going to get a very short gain, so that's going to put up another 3rd and long.
Yeah, looking at 3rd and 6. Great play by the Scotties of team tackling there and stopping that charge. We've got 5:10 and counting to go in the second quarter.
So you probably got to expect some sort of a play action pass here. Like I say, they do like their halfback pass. You might see one of those. Looks like they're going to spread Scotties out. Walker's going to be shotgun Garrett to his right. Beer and Enos out to the right. And he's going to have some pressure right away. And they sneak Garrett out there. He makes a nice one-handed catch. There's nobody out there to cover him. And Tegan Groper comes up, makes a nice touchdown-saving tackle. But not before New Underwood moves the ball in chains.
Yeah, just leaked. I think that was either the tight end or the running back out of the backfield and found some open space and was able to a little pitch and catch and take the ball down all the way down to the Scotties 27-yard line.
So New Underwood threatening here with 4:22 left in the first half. They're going to stay in shotgun. Garrett's going to be to his left, wide receiver to the right, one to the left. Walker will be deep in the gun. He'll bring Enos across in motion. Looks like they're going to sweep left. They're going to throw a screen back to the right. And a great play. Great play by Tegan Groper. He stayed home, read the play, and fortunately for Phillip, he did because there was nobody else there. That was a nice little play. Really good play design.
Screen, I would maybe call that.
Yeah, they fooled me. I thought they were going quarterback sweep left. He ran about 2 yards, turned, threw it back to his end to the right, and Tegan Groper was right there and made a great tackle. So that was going to be a no gain on that play. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10. They got some tricky plays. They're, like I said, reaching deep into the playbook tonight. Tigers are going to go quick throw out to the left to Enos, and he can't be brought down. So 29 Tegan Groper right there. Didn't quite bring him down, but he held him up till his help got there. The Scotties pursue. You can see every defensive lineman out there on the tackle. So that's good hustle to the ball. Really, really good hustle to the ball there by the Scotties. That's going to be a short loss.
Yeah, so the Scotties do a good job of keeping New Underwood behind the chains, looking at 3rd and long, 3rd and 12.
Yeah, and if you're New Underwood right here, you have less than 3 minutes. You know they're going to go on 4th down, so you don't have to get it all here. Try to get it to a 4th and manageable right here. Walker's going to come out shotgun. Beer's going to come in motion. They're trying to get the ball out of his hand quickly. That's going to be Beer. And Tice Groper right there. Just couldn't quite reel it in. So a beautiful job on the defensive side by Tice Groper there. Breaks it up. Walker he throws a really good ball. He just doesn't have much time. He's got about a 2-step drop, and he's got to get rid of it before the defensive line's on him. So we're going to have 4th and long. We'll call it about 4th and 12. Inside Scotty territory. We're on about the 29-yard line.
Yeah, 29-yard line. New Underwood calls a timeout. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back. 2:37 left to go in the second half.
So the Philip Scotty Booster Club has a very special...
Better Life, a different kind of life insurance company.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South.
Back to the Kennedy Implement broadcast booth. Be sure to check out their website for all your equipment needs.
All right, we're back live. New Underwood's got 4th and about 12.
Tigers being shotgun, backs to the left, backs to the right. He's going to go quick. He doesn't have much time. Scotty's come up hot, and he hits it over the middle. And that's going to be number 33, Gage Shangru. So just kind of a slant right off the right side, kind of up through the middle. The defense was on him right away. He stepped up into the middle and just made a really nice play. It's a good-looking quarterback. Good-looking quarterback.
You know, the Scotties, it looked like they had him in the backfield, and he did a good job of shaking a tackle and kept his eyes down the field and found his receiver. And
yeah, he just kind of put it on him. He didn't have much of a choice but to catch it.
New Underwood goes up 12-8 as they try the 2-point conversion.
So Walker's going to go shotgun. He's going to throw the right. Receiver kind of trips, and point's no good. That's going to put the New Underwood Tigers on top here. 12:30 left in the second quarter. We got a ball game, folks. New Underwood Tigers came to play tonight. So the Scotties, really important. The Scotties are going to have to answer right here. They've got 2 minutes, 30 seconds. I think that they have 2 timeouts. You know, they've been just kind of got punched right here, and we'll see how they're going to have to respond. You can see the New Underwood crowd getting into this game a little bit. They believe that they have a good team. We know we have a good team, so Philip's going to come out here and see what they can do with the last 2:30 of this ball game.
Yeah, this is a good little gut check moment for the Scotties. Come out on this kickoff, put a drive together, find a way to put some points on the board.
Yeah.
Coming out of the half, the Tigers are going to get the football back.
Yeah.
So this is a great opportunity. You know, this is a great football game, like you'd said before. And it's really going to come down to who can take some momentum and who can really run with it and find ways to sustain, some drives and make some stops.
Yep. It looks like Scotties are kind of readied themselves for any kind of an onside kick this time.
I would absolutely expect anything here.
Yeah, I would too. So Philip will come out here. They'll figure this out. They'll respond. Get Groper going here with 2:30 left.
Yeah, definitely not the moment to hit the panic button.
It's going to be a short kick and a good job by Stetson Jones. That was a dangerous kickoff. That ball just kind of hangs in the air. Young men, sometimes they try to let it bounce and causes all kinds of problems. So they kind of placed that in a perfect spot. Stetson Jones recognized what it was, came up, made a great catch, gained a few yards, couldn't ask anything else out of the young man.
Absolutely.
That's going to give us great field position. Great starting field position. The New Underwood, I see what they're trying to do there, but not kicking it deep. Maybe they don't want to give it to Tice Groper, but that puts the Scotties in business right away. They're going to pitch right. That's going to be Tice Groper. So here he comes back to the left. He's going to catch a block from Lurs, and they don't think they're going to catch Tice Groper. That's how you respond. No flags. Great job. So Scotties take advantage of the short kick. They pitch Tice Groper to the right. Runs a couple yards, doesn't like what he sees, comes back across. That's such a tough play on the defense. Everybody's flowing to the left, or to the right. Tice cuts it back to the left, puts on the jets, goes down the sideline. Touchdown, Scotties.
Great block downfield by Christopher Lurs.
Yep,
Stayed in the play.
And he did not commit a penalty. He didn't hit him in the back or anything like that. So the Scotties will line up and go for 2. Talon Haynes going to take the snap. He looks for Jensen Fitch. So that's Philip Scotties come back, 16-12. So there they go. They probably got a little pep coach from Coach Sedbeck, I'm guessing. Probably did not like that last defensive outing we had. Scotties came back, got good field position, one play. Tice Groper, just like we thought. We kind of thought they were going to get Tice the ball, feed the ball quite a bit more here. So we got a ball game. It's exciting.
Absolutely. Yeah, this is what Week 8 football is all about right here, Brad. A proverbial dog fight. I guess it'd be a dog and a tiger fight.
Yeah. So we've got, can you get these little ones here in the camera? So we got all our kindergartners here lined up, getting ready to have their moment in the under the lights, Friday night lights.
Yeah, we're going to have a little halftime celebration, maybe a new tradition starting here in Phillip with the kindergartners and our senior class. So definitely stick around.
Yeah, don't go anywhere.
Yeah, we're gonna do that about 5 minutes into halftime.
Now this is going to be a big defensive possession on the Scotties. They're going to have to, you got to imagine New Underwood's, I think maybe only one timeout left, so they're going to come out and try to throw the ball. They've had success. So Jensen Fitch puts the returner running backwards. He gets down the left side, goes out of bounds about the 25, 26 yard line. So 2:05, Scotties on top, 16-12. It's here in the second quarter on a brisk October evening. Last regular season of the game. So Scotties got to get some pressure. They've got to cover in the back end. Maybe they send a blitz. Walker has done a great job when he's had pressure to evade it. Like we saw the last time, he stepped right through the middle. Both ends came around the outsides, and he just stepped up in the middle and made a good throw. He's got a big arm.
Yeah, it looks like Talhane's kind of back there in center field. Yeah, definitely don't want to give up a big
play
here.
Yeah, they don't. A lot of times don't play a safety, but right now they kind of know what's coming. Here comes the halfback pass. And Tegan Groper, that's a huge pick. Tegan Groper. Coach Sedbeck, I could hear him from up here saying, here it comes, halfback pass. So Scotty's watching film. That's where film pays off. They saw it, they read it, they saw beer in the backfield. Coach Sedbeck told them what was coming. Tegan played it. Talon Haynes was right over the top. Talon was going to put a play on the ball or make a big tackle. So that's huge. I mean, momentum in the Scotties' hands right now. Inside our own 20, or inside the New Underwood 33-yard line, 1st and 10. We got plenty of time. 2 timeouts, minute 57 left to go.
Yeah, turnovers. Winning the turnover battle is key in any of these close football games, and that was fantastic.
Bet they're going to get number 2 going here pretty quick again. So that's going to be 24 Gabriel off the left side. So Scotty's going to be kind of in hurry-up motion here, hurry-up mode. They're going to get huddled quick. I think we do have 2 timeouts. And a score here would sail you right into halftime. So this is a big possession for Phillip.
Yep, Scotty's looking at a 2nd and 6 from
and on the other
Tigers
side,
30.
Big for New Underwood to try to make a stand here too. Scotties are going to come out. They're going to be at the full set backfield. There goes Gabriel. He's going to break through the right side. He gets a stiff arm. He's going to get a first down. And the clock is going to stop while they move the chains.
Yeah, 1:17 to go in the second quarter. And the clock is now running again.
It's going to come out shotgun, Talon Haynes. Groper and Gabriel in the backfield. High snap. It's going to be Tice Groper on the right side. He's going to cut back to the left. He's going to have a gain of about 5. So it looks like Coach Sedbeck's just kind of giving arm signals for plays. Phil's going to take a timeout. So we got an exciting ball game. Fun.
Wow, yeah. 58 seconds left in the second quarter. Scotties are up 16-12.
You know, while we stay here from commercial break, maybe you want to talk about how much we appreciate the sponsors for the live ticket. We can't do it without them. You kind of handle all that duties.
Yeah, absolutely. So the Philip Scotties Booster Club, the live ticket sponsors, we're so thankful for all of our sponsors that are able to contribute. Hopefully it brings some business to them as well too, but it also is a way for us to be able to get out here to do live ticket. For all you viewers at home, visit these sponsors, visit their businesses. Make sure you tell them thanks for putting this together, because really without them, we don't have live ticket. We don't get to do the fun stuff, Brad.
We need them.
And from the Booster Club perspective, we wouldn't have a Booster Club that's able to contribute to so many different things within the schools, all the way from elementary all the way through the high school.
Absolutely.
So we're so thankful. So thank you.
Yeah, great. We have great community support in our high school programs. Talon Haynes is going to come out shotgun. He's going to give to Tice Groper on the right side. He's going to be close to a first down. Clock's going to continue to run under 50 seconds. Talon's going to come over and get a quick play from Coach Sudbeck.
Yeah, it looks like they might. I don't know if that was a timeout, but it looks like a little stoppage
official
here.
Timeout. Maybe they're going to measure. Nope, they're going to just give Scotties a first down. So they're going to it's going to be first and goal. That clock's going to tick quick. It's going to be under 45 seconds here. Where are we at, about the 6? No.
It looks like they're about the 8-yard line.
8-yard line. Scotties will come out shotgun. Talon Haynes is going to look to the left. He's going to take off running through the middle. He's going to make a move. And Talon Haynes is going to score. Touchdown, Philip Scotties. Talon Haynes dropped back to pass. Didn't like what he saw. Took it through the middle. Evaded a tackler and put it into the end zone. So, just a huge set of the last couple of minutes here for the Scotties to New Underwood had the momentum, and the Scotties just snatched it right out of the air and took it back.
Absolutely. That was a key detail that we had talked about here probably 5 or 6 minutes ago, that, the Scotties needed to find a way, especially going into halftime. Tigers are going to get the ball coming out of in the third quarter, and what a phenomenal response by the Scotties.
Absolutely. So Scotties will come out and go for 2. Talon Haynes will go shotgun. Tice Groper come in motion. Latham Gabriel is going to take it around the right-hand side, and he's in. So a nice run by Latham there. That's going to put the Scotties on top, 24-12, 27 seconds left here in the second quarter. So yeah, if you're the New Underwood Tigers, you've had just the last couple of minutes here, really have swung towards the Philip Scotties. And a good job up there by the front line, Harris, Vandermeer, Fitch. Christopher Lurs just doing a fantastic job up front. And I don't think either one of us is shocked. We knew New Underwood was going to come out, and like we said at the beginning, they got nothing to lose. Go for it. Throw the deep balls, the reverses, the halfback passes, onside kicks, fake punts, and see what you can do. So 27 seconds here. Jensen Fitch probably going to kick deep. Try to pin New Underwood back. I think maybe only Tigers have one timeout. Scotties have one timeout remaining. So the Enos boys back. Jensen Fitz tees it up. And he hits a hard boot. Looks like a reverse coming. Scotties, Talon Haynes is right on it. Can't make the tackle. Tegan Groper pushes him out of bounds. So it's going to be good field position. It's going to be about the 35-yard line, 34-yard line.
Yeah, it looks like they're getting ready to spot it right at the 35. First and 10 for the Tigers. 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Last call for seniors and kindergartners to get lined up there in the middle of the bleachers. If you see a colored skin coat, you're in the right spot.
So it looks like the Scotties are going to go 2 deep safeties, which is a good idea. Oh, Groper's going to come up, play his man. Talon Haynes is going to stay back and just kind of play center field. And the New Underwood Tigers are going to take a knee, I believe. Or did he spike it? No, I think he took a knee. So it looks like the Tigers decided to take a knee. They've had a rough couple of last minutes, and they're going to go back in at halftime and say, coach is going to say, look, boys, without the interception there and the one big run, we were leading this game. And, the Scotties took the momentum. So the Underwood's it's going to be a fun second half. They're still in this ball game, tight ball game.
Absolutely. So at the half, Scotties up 24-12. We're going to take a short break and come back. We've got a special new tradition that's starting here with the Scotties. We'll be right back.
This is sportsmanship. School sports. It's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Colt's Nuts and Bolts in Phillip really has it all. You'll find steel products, GE kitchen appliances, kitchen decor, houseware, clothing, bugs and muck boots, and Milwaukee tools too. And you can get just the right color palette with Valspar paint. Take a look at the Ashley furniture they have and test out the amazing Rest mattresses. They also offer appliance repair and delivery. See all that they have to offer at Colt's Nuts and Bolts in Phillip.
When you visit a corporate pharmacy, you sometimes feel like a number waiting in line. At Dakota Country Pharmacy, we take pride in knowing our customers and take pride in the communities we serve. A difference you experience when walking through our doors. Doors that opened over 100 years ago, serving rural South Dakotans the best care possible. We exist to improve the quality of your life.
Phillip Building Center is your local full-service lumber yard, building materials, and hardware store ready to aid in all of your project needs. They offer steel buildings and custom sheds and encourage you to stop in for a quote or to learn more about their blow-in insulation trailer rentals, screen repairs, custom glass cutting, DeWalt and Stanley tools, PPG paints, stock tanks, electric fencing material, and plumbing supplies. They wish all area schools a successful and healthy sports season.
You often hear that there's no such thing as customer loyalty, that long-term partnerships don't exist, but we're living proof that it does. With some relationships spanning over 3 generations, and new ones on the horizon. First National Bank in Phillip, your partners in banking, member FDIC.
Phillip Pit Stop is a local family-owned C-store for fuel and snacks. Located 1 block from the school, Phillip Pit Stop is open until 10 p.m. Buses are welcome. Warm up with coffee, cappuccino, or hot cocoa. Enjoy $1 fountain drinks or coffee if you bring your own cup, or free with a 10-gallon.
Thank you, seniors and kindergartners. And thank you, Phillip Scotty Booster Club. Neat gesture there, passing the torch.
All right, fans, so tonight was the start of a new tradition with our senior class and kindergartners. They lined up on the 20-yard lines, and they met at the 50-yard line. This was an opportunity for the seniors to kind of pass the torch, and we hope that this tradition that we've started continues on as these kindergartners get ready to take on their new adventure, as well as the seniors to take on their new adventures as well. They decided to do it right at the start of the second half, so we're going to go ahead and kick it back to commercial break and come back in a few minutes and have a quick recap. We'll be right back.
Fuel fill. There's easy walk-through to Subway for hot sandwiches, wraps, soups, and made fresh daily cookies. They look forward to serving you at Phillip Pit Stop and Subway.
This is more than a bundle. It's more than a combo deal. It's not just stuff. This is your home, your car, and you want to give them the protection they deserve with home and auto insurance. State Farm agents get it. It's why they're here.
In Phillip, talk to State Farm agent Jan Hewitt.
Grossenberg Implement just made it easier to find good used equipment. Just go to grossenberg.com and see what used equipment we have that you may want to upgrade to. Lots of 2023 units between tractors, combines, and everything in between. Stop into any of our 9 locations or browse online to see what will fit your operation. Grossenberg Implement has several late models available and great financing to help you with the cash flow. Visit with Grossenberg Sales Pros today to
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs, there's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
In today's economy, every dollar counts. To be certain you have the right insurance coverage at the right price, Bank West agents work with multiple companies to compare options on your behalf. Your Bank West agent can help you avoid paying too much while assuring you have adequate coverage for those times when you need it most. Contact your local Bank West agent for a free policy review. Insurance products are not deposits, are not FDIC insured, and may lose value.
We connect people. Have been for 100 years or so. How we get that done? Well, that won't always be the same. But why we connect people? Not in a million years is that ever going to change. We didn't build the communities that made South Dakota. No. We just brought them together.
Crew Agency has been proudly serving and protecting the local farmer and rancher since 1984. They offer all your crop insurance needs, including multi-peril crop insurance, pasture, rangeland, and forage, livestock risk protection, and crop hail. Crew Agency is a proud supporter of our local schools, athletics, and communities, and would like to wish all the student athletes good luck in their events this week. Give them a call at 605-433-5411. Crew Agency is an equal opportunity provider.
Philip Motor, always ready to serve you with a winning combination of small-town friendly sales and service and the latest vehicles and trucks from Ford, Lincoln, Dodge, and Chrysler. Your friends and neighbors across the West River Territory have come to depend on Philip Motor. Family-owned for over 40 years, they're known far and wide for offering a relaxing, down-to-earth, helpful car shopping experience. Search online at philipmotor.com or stop by and see their new and pre-owned inventory. Philip Motor proudly supports the Philip Scotties in all school activities and sports. Philip Motor, your small-town dealer.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on with advantages at every step.
Welcome back to the Kennedy Implement broadcast booth. Be sure to check out their website for all your equipment needs.
All right, we're back live. Do a little second half recap. Brad, what do you think? What do you think about the first half?
Tough ball game, like we thought. New Underwood came out, kind of throwing the ball well. They're getting gains on first down. They haven't really hit much to the outside on their run game, but they're doing enough to keep you honest. Phillips getting pressure, but Walker, quarterback for New Underwood, is evading that pressure. He's kind of stepping up when he needs to. Has hit a couple of good balls on the Scotties. New Underwood had a huge momentum going there. They actually took the lead away from Phillip, 12-8. And then, the Scotties kind of just came back and socked them in the mouth there the last 2.5 minutes of the second quarter. You got a ball game.
Yeah, absolutely. A big, I guess, momentum swing there right at the end of the second half, just what the Scotties needed.
Exactly. Yeah.
But can imagine, conversations that happen at halftime. You get a moment to catch your breath. Again, not hit the panic button for either one of these teams, and look to see the Tigers come out of this second half, finding a way to move the ball. They've been able to throw it a little bit.
Yeah.
The coverage did tighten up in that second quarter, and you mentioned at kind of the start of the game that first quarter, sometimes a little bit of a slow start for the Scotties.
Yeah.
And, they found a way to tighten up coverages and ultimately were able to make some big plays and get a turnover.
Yeah, that was huge. Huge turnover.
A big momentum swing right there.
Yep. And New Underwood had stole possession on their really nice onside kick. So, they were doing a good job. Scotties were kind of keeping New Underwood drives alive by committing penalties and killing their own drives by committing penalties. So I'm sure Coach Sudbeck and Engelbart and Mountain Man Reed Johnson addressed that at halftime, that we got to stay clean. I think it's kind of one or two ways now. New Underwood's going to come out and feel kind of deflated, or they're going to come out and believe that they're in this ball game and they're going to attack. Like we said from the beginning, they have nothing to lose. Throw the ball, run your options, your reverses. Try to hit some big plays and get right back into this ball game with one score. And quick score. And this is a tight, good ball game.
Excellent. Did you have a chance? And I know I did with kind of little stuff going on at half, but there's some other big football games going on around the state.
Yeah.
Didn't have a chance to.
I didn't either. Tonight's kind of do or die. This is tonight's. The coaches will be watching the scoreboards tonight to kind of see who goes where. It doesn't take them long to figure it out there. They get it done really fast within about an hour of your game. You kind of know what's going to happen next week. So there were some big games. Win or lose, really. Might be a home game or an away game, so there's a lot riding on the line across the state tonight.
Yeah, it looks like Woolsey Wessington pulled out a squeaker against Kimball White Lake, 22-20.
Wall won big against Lyman.
Yeah, Wall won big, 60-6.
So Wall's really set up for a deep run into the playoffs.
Looks like Warner won 21-0 against Loyola Frederick. And I think Loyola Frederick coming into that was pretty good. So this is all 9A action.
I think they were undefeated, I believe. No, maybe maybe they were.
And it looks like Howard pulled out a big win against Viborg Hurley. I think just on paper that one looked like it was going to be a tight game, and Howard was able to.
Because that was 1-4.
Yeah, I think Viborg Hurley's in 9AA.
Yeah, I don't think you want to go to Howard. I'm pretty sure that going to Howard in cold weather, that's a tough draw.
Absolutely, and I think with that, coming into the night before any games had happened, I believe Wall was ahead in power points. So I don't know if that Howard game beating Viber Hurley
enough
will
to push
pump
them
them up into that elusive 1 seed coming in.
Because Wall wasn't going to pick up a lot off of New Underwood win. I think Kadoka won handily over Jones County, I believe, tonight. So Kadoka will be in the playoffs there. They'll have I don't know their situation, but they'll have a winnable first, second round games.
Yeah, 9B action for them. Of course, ourselves, Lyman, Wall in 9A, and New Underwood. Did you say they were in 9AA?
Double A. I was surprised. I looked through B, couldn't find them. I looked through A, and I thought, what in the heck is going on here? Then I had to look through into Double A. I don't know. Usually you don't see them make that kind of a jump from. I think they've been B the last couple of years that I remember. So. Yeah, they must have had some kids come in, but that's good. Keep their school growing a little bit. So Scotties will kick off here to open the second quarter. Looks like we have no time on the clock. It's going to be an untimed down. So New Underwood will be in good starting field position, throwing 35-yard line.
Yep, third quarter action, starting off with the Tigers taking over on their own 35-yard line.
So that defensive line, Crutch, Fitch, Finn, Lurs, going to look to put some pressure on the quarterback. I think that they need to maintain their gaps here and not get themselves spread out and allow Walker to step up into those holes. So you can hear Coach Sudbeck saying, "Fine 14." So Beer is kind of a marked man now. They're gonna leave Tice Groper on him. Try not to get beat over the top. They're gonna go a kind of a wildcat. Garrett. He's gonna fake the handoff to Beer. Beer's gonna throw it out to 10. Walker had a good catch. He's gonna give him about a 5-yard gain. Good coverage out there by Tel Groper. That's a bit of a height advantage he's got out there. So when that ball gets up high, there's not a lot he can do except make a good tackle, which he did.
Yeah, good little pitch and catch on kind of a halfback pass type situation.
Yeah,
Scotties weren't fooled.
New Underwood came out and opened up in the Wildcat. Looks like they're going to go back to Walker, going to go center. Beer's going to dot the I. Got a receiver to the right on 2nd and 5. And they're going to hand to Beer, and he is going to run through the middle. Got a head of steam. He's going to pick up first down. 14 Blake Beer. So a good start here by the New Underwood Tigers.
Yeah, move the chains, 2 quick plays, and first down from the Tigers' 47-yard line. Just getting started in the third quarter action. 10:52 and counting.
So New Underwood on about the 47-yard line. They're going to come back out, I right. Receiver to the right. Beer's going to dot the I. Walker under center, and they're going to draw the Scotties off sides. Encroachment on the Phillips. So there's a free 5 yards for New Underwood.
Yeah, just a little mental lapse there on Christopher Lurs, but, it's early in the third quarter. But just those little mental mistakes, definitely don't want to give up those free yards. So Scotties are looking at 1st and 5 from the Scotty 47-yard line, 48-yard line.
New Underwood's had success running their I formation so far. They're going to go back into shotgun. Walker, he is going to hand to Garrett. Garrett's going to come around the left side. He's going to get some room. We got a big hole there. Didn't get called. New Underwood got away with one there on the left side. He had a pretty good hold of our defensive end on this side. Got missed. Like I say, can't catch them all. So that's going to be a good gain on first by Garrett. Going to move the sticks. Going to put him into Scotty territory, about the 37-yard line.
And the Tigers are marching down the field at the start of the third quarter.
Tigers showing a little momentum here coming out after halftime, moving the ball down the field. They got a 1st and 10.
So just what the doctor ordered. New Underwood come out, run the ball. A short pass, kind of move the Scotties off on the defense. New Underwood will come out, shotgun. Garrett to the right of Walker. Got 2 receivers out. They're going to run Garrett again. They had a little bit of success running on the Scotties here thus far in the second half.
Nice looking sophomore running back there for the Tigers. Going to pick up about 4 yards. We got the 2nd and 6 now for the Tigers. Ball being placed right on the 30-yard line.
So we're going to have 2nd and 6 here. 9 minutes left in the third quarter. Scotty's on top of the New Underwood Tigers, visiting New Underwood Tigers 24-12.
Looking for a big defensive play here for the Scotties.
New Underwood comes out. They're going to hand to Garrett. Garrett's going to go off the right side. And a good play there by 44 Tel Groper. Shot the gap, made a really nice tackle. Wrapped him up low. So a good tackle on that young man. Going to be short gain. Going to be 3rd and we'll call it about 6. 3rd and 7. So it's a big down on both sides of the ball. Oh, we might hit the under tonight, actually. It's only 2.
It's only 2.
Yeah. They're gonna let it play out. We'll go I formation. Beer dot the I. Receiver to the right. And they're going to go quick to Garrett right up the middle, and he is going to push the pile. He's going to be close. Looks like they're going to call it 4th down.
4th down.
They are calling it 4th down. So we'll see if New Underwood gets up there quick and tries to run a quick sneak or something. So again, this is 4th and short. It's not recommended to try to run something to the outside just because you got everybody coming downhill, makes it tough. And we are going to have a headlight timeout, I believe. So what we've started calling them is a headlight timeout.
Headlight timeout. Bonus timeout.
Kind of a TV timeout. Headlight timeout.
It's kind of like when it's hot weather and you get the water timeouts.
Right. Yeah. So that might not be the worst thing in the world for the Scotties. Let them gather, breathe for a second. Let them.
I think we got some Morris code going on. We got headlights on both ends.
Now we're doing headlights.
As our PA announcer Travis Turkle just said, a little Morris code going on between.
Travis filling in for the legendary Doug Hawk. I'm not sure we can get them figured out. They're actually just trying to stand in front of the headlights now. Because I don't know if they can get them shut off.
With those fancy auto lights, it's hard to figure out how to turn them all the way off.
We were talking about that last week. A young kid crawls into the door, and opens the door, and headlights turn on now, and parents are sitting in the stands, and you have no idea that it's your car. And
everybody's panicking.
Yeah, it gets kind of tough. I think we got them both.
All right, 4th and short for the Tigers.
So, unfortunately for New Underwood, that kind of broke their, the momentum they kind of had going there. So they're going to go under center. You got their big, strong, tall quarterback, and he's just going to jump ahead. He's going to get it. I guess when you got a 6'3", 170-pound quarterback, if you need a half yard, you tell him just jump forward. And it is going to be called a first down for New Underwood. So that little timeout there didn't break their concentration too much. But, like when you're in New Underwood right there and you're moving the ball, you want to put on the ground and go. Put on the ground and go. You don't want any kind of stoppages, clock stoppages.
Right. You don't want them catching their breath, thinking, getting an opportunity to think a little bit. All right. First down, New Underwood Tigers.
They'll come out shotgun. Walker will be in the shotgun. Garrett to the right. They're going to throw the ball. Here comes Fitch. And the running back just slips out on the flat. And a good tackle out there by Tegan Groper. Kind of saves a touchdown. New Underwood Tigers are not going to go into the night. They are not going to go away tonight.
No, they are not.
That was just a really nice play. They brought the back out of the backfield, and nobody really picked him up. He kind of got deep. Garrett made a nice throw. They had Fitch coming right over top of him. Just couldn't quite get there.
And they made that same play in the second quarter. And same thing, it's one of those on defense, you're watching the play, your eyes get on the quarterback, and it's easy to lose track of that back out of the backfield.
Yeah, it's tough to cover a good running back that can catch out there like that is tough to do. New Underwood's going to go shotgun. They're going to bring Enos around. They're going to fake the jet sweep, big quarterback's just going to take it right up the middle, and they're going to have a gain of about 8.
Yeah, gain of 7, looking at a 2nd and 3, and they can get a first down.
Yeah, they can. Looks like the first down's about 2 yards from the end zone. So the Tigers trying to get that momentum back that they had there in the second quarter. They're going to come out in the Wildcat. Garrett's going to take snaps in the shotgun. Walker's going to spread right, Beer to the left, Enos to the right. And they're going to run a draw right through the middle, and he goes in untouched. Just a really nice play design. I don't know if the Scotties maybe thought he was going to try to take it to the outside, but he just took it right through the middle. Good, well blocked by New Underwood, and guess what? We got a ball game.
Yeah, full head of steam.
Just like we said, it was kind of 50-50. They were going to come out flat. After their tough end of the second half, they went the other way and came out firing.
All right, the Tigers looking to go for a 2-point conversion here.
So they've had some success on this Wildcat. Garrett running out of the Wildcat. He fakes the ball. He fakes to Beer, and there he gets stuffed, and we're going to have a flag. I'm not sure what the call is. Looks like it may. I don't know, I guess. He's kind of pointing both ways. We're going to have an unsportsmanlike contact on the Scotties. So I don't know exactly on a. Okay, so it looks like maybe one of the Scotties maybe took a bit of a cheap shot, if you will, there. Not exactly sure what happened, but the ref came over, explained to Coach Sudbeck. So I think that we are going to go. So they were stopped on the. New Underwood was stopped on the 2-point try. An unsportsmanlike conduct. I got to believe it's going to be a retry, wouldn't you?
I believe so, like half the distance. So they're going to go from the 1 versus the 2.
I believe so, yeah. So we're going to have a retry. So it's going to put it on about the 1 yard line.
Yeah, 1 yard line. Again, this 2-point conversion here.
So I mean that didn't move the ball a lot.
But you just want to eliminate those kind of after action penalties. You definitely don't want that.
A little frustration on the Scotties side. So the Tigers are going to come out in the eye. They're getting an explanation from the referee.
All right, and now they're set.
So their second try at a 2-point conversion. They're going to come out in the eye. They may just have they fumble a snap. And they are not going to get it. So an unfortunate break on the New Underwood side. They got bailed out on a penalty, moved the ball closer, fumbled the snap. So that was big because it keeps it a 6-point game instead of being a 4-point game. So it still keeps you still have a 1-touchdown lead. So we'll see. Scotty's going to have to come back out and respond on offense.
Yeah, they still got a score lead here, 6-point lead. 5:49 in the third quarter to go. This will be the Scotties' first offensive possession.
Yep.
So, not only was that a good drive by the Tigers, but, they took a little over 6 minutes off the clock.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, wow, that's halfway through the third quarter already. Yeah, you're not going to get many possessions, so Scotties need to make this one count. So we are going to go. Phillip is going to go Groper and Talon Haynes back deep to receive the kick. So Scotty's got to be ready for anything. They're going to move Jensen Fitch up close to the line. Any kind of an onside, a pooch. The kids on kick return really got to know what they're doing right here. They got to watch for just anything at this moment.
Yeah, New Underwood has pulled out the stops. Yeah. They had a really nice onside kick and then a good pooch kick that Jones was able to field and make a good run back.
Yep. In that last drive there, we hadn't really seen them all night run through the middle, and they ran the ball really well through the middle that last possession. You can see all the Scotty Front lineman kind of turned to the inside, expecting some sort of an onside kick. And he is going to boot it deep. And Talon Haynes makes a nice catch. He's going to head north. He's got a little bit of room. And he's going to bring it out across the 30. We're getting a bit chippy. Out there tonight. You know, a little good ball game. Yeah, it's just getting a little physical.
You know, this is that moment in time, both coaching staffs, where you look your guys in the face and say, hey, play between the whistles.
Right.
Leave the stuff outside of it, because you would hate for a drive, momentum, something to change because of those extracurricular penalties.
And you also can't afford somebody to get kicked out of a game either and miss the second half of a playoff game. If you get a player, if he gets chippy and he gets unsportsmanlike and gets ejected from the game, he'll miss the first half of next week, which would be a playoff game. So I'm sure that coaches told their kids, keep your heads. You know, it doesn't do us any good to take a late shot or a cheap shot, anything like that.
So the Scotties come out, have a great run by Gabriel, looking at a 2nd and short from their own 40-yard line.
Those guys are going to come out. Tegan Groper is going to take the snaps, and he's going to give to his brother Tice. He's going to go around the right side. He bounces it out, stiff arm. Got a little bit of room out there, so he's going to get a good gain. Going to put him right about the 50.
Yeah, picks up another solid 10 yards. Good second effort there as he got kind of pinned in on the edge, just kept the legs churning and put it right to just shy of the 50-yard line.
Yep. I think the key to Phillip right now is get Tice Groper going. Give him the ball, give him the ball, give him the ball. Just feed him and feed him and feed him and, really just keep him running. So they're going to go into a deep wishbone. Looks like they're going to toss. They're going to give to Talon Haynes right up the middle. So he's going to get a good gain off of a dive.
So that's a new little wrinkle right there, right, with Tal Haynes running straight ahead. And
yeah, that looked a little funky. It looked like they were going to try to run something to the outside.
Yeah, getting out in front of the chains, pick up a nice 7-yard gain, and looking at a 2nd and 3.
Yep.
4:20 and counting to go in the third quarter. Scotties lead 24-18.
The way this has been going, you might only get 2 more possessions, it seems like. So Scotties will come out full house backfield. And they will go counter. Tice Groper's going to go left. There he goes. No flags, and that is going to be a touchdown, Scotties. So just like we thought, they're going to show you the middle. They're going to show you the right. They're going to come back with the counter. Tice Groper to the left. And, they maybe got one hand on him, but he was gone.
Hey, Brett, I think you were right. Feed Tice Groper.
Feed Tice Groper.
It was like you were telepathic with
you
Coach
say that
Sundback.
like you were surprised that I was right.
It's been proven, this season that he's been the
workhorse. When you need it, Tice is the guy that you give the ball to.
So
that's good response.
That's 9-man football, right? You usually have a workhorse, maybe something special at QB, and then if you have a speed guy on the edge, you're going to be successful.
Yep. So Talon Haynes is going to go for 2, shotgun. He's going to go Gabriel to his right. He's going to roll right. He doesn't see anybody, and he is going to dump it right over the head. That's just a tough play on the new Underwood DB there. He really doesn't have much of a choice. Stay back. Talon's going to run it in, come up, try to make a tackle on Talon. He just tosses it right over his head to Jensen Fitch. So nice play. So 32-18. So just back and forth, man. Exciting. It's fun. New Underwood, we think, has all the momentum, drives down, scores. Phillip gets the ball back. And, like you said, the biggest thing I think that they did there is they played clean. On that drive, they didn't have any penalties, no negative plays. They just kept moving the chains. Kind of hitting the quick runs through the middle. Gabriel kind of coming off the right side, and then they come back to the counter and they get Tice Groper in the end zone.
Yeah, that's exactly the kind of response coming into the third quarter. New Underwood comes, marches down the field, uses over 6 minutes in the third quarter. And you know what? The Scotties respond in a fairly short drive and put points on the board.
So what do they do differently defensively here to try to slow New Underwood down? Because New Underwood's kind of done what they wanted, the last couple of drives with the ball.
Yeah, I think it's gap discipline. If our ends are getting up the field too quick, they find that open space. They got to break down and get down the line, parallel to the line. But I just think that New Underwood may have found a little wrinkle, and we've seen the Scotties respond. So here comes the kick from the Scotties.
Number 8, Enos is going to take it. He's going to go up the middle, and he's hit first there by Lurs. And then he is brought down. Number 5, Jaden Martin, in on the tackle on special teams.
Yeah, good return.
was.
Takes it to their own 38-yard line.
Yeah, anytime you can start over past your 35, I mean, that's great field position. So New Underwood had some success in the Wildcat the last go-around. We'll see if they'll bring back some of the Wildcat runs. They're going to come back, Walker under center, Garrett. They're going to be an offset eye, Beer to the right. Beer's going to come in motion. They're going to give to Garrett in the backfield, and he hits the hole hard. He's got a good gain. So they've been really 4 or 5 yards off first down. Just good runs there.
You know, it's hard to tell exactly what's going on, but I mean that hole was, you could have drove a truck through it. There on the left side.
Yeah.
So whatever blocking scheme they have working right now, I don't know if it's combo. I don't know if they're switching up on the offensive line. I don't know if it's a pulling guy in a kick out. But either way, whatever they're doing, they're finding 4 or 5 yards pretty consistent.
They're opening holes. Their offensive line has done a really good job pretty much all night, really. They've done a really good job tonight. And we're going to have a timeout for the Tigers. So probably not where they want to take a timeout. That's you think they're going to need those there here coming the fourth quarter, but coach didn't like something that he saw, so he's going to call a timeout. And they're in a good spot. They don't want to make a negative play if they don't know where they're at. They're at second and 5. So if you don't know what's going on or they think they're going to have a bad play, use a timeout. And right now they can't afford to go backwards. So I'm sure that's what coach is thinking. And let's burn a timeout and talk about it.
So we're looking at 3:10 to go in the third quarter. Scotties up 32-18. New Underwood has the ball on their own 44-yard line, 2nd and 5. Last possession, the Tigers had the ball for a little over 6 minutes. So, I mean, I think at this point in the game, Brad, would you agree that, the Tigers, it's nice that they're getting chunks of yards, but burning clock like that, we're almost to that point where they're going to have to find some quick hitter, maybe find a way to get a pass down the field or something like that to be able to kind of speed up their possession,
right,
because the clock's going to be against them if they're going to have 6-minute drives.
Yep. Yeah, they won't have enough possessions left to run 6-minute drives. So they're going to run a bit of a trap. Beer's going to bounce it out. And comes up, Tegan Groper kind of read it, came in. Beer's a tough kid to bring down. He really is. Got speed, some good size, laid a stiff arm. Groper read it, came up, slowed him down enough, for his pursuit to come up and help him. And Beer's going to come off. Beer, that's the first time I've seen him come off the field tonight. So hopefully he's okay. Maybe banged an ankle there or something. He looks like he's all right.
Yeah, the Tigers are looking at a 3rd and short here, a long yard, almost to midfield. Probably 2-play territory.
Yes. So we're 3rd and short, under center, Walker. They're going to hand to Garrett, and he is going to get stuffed. Scotties come on the blitz. Latham Gabriel comes through on the blitz.
Yeah, they dialed up a great call
Groper,
there.
yeah, that was just blew it up. Great job there up front.
Looks like the ball did hit the ground as the ref signals. Tigers kept it. They're looking at a 4th and 4.
Yeah, so they went from 3rd and a yard back to a 4th and 4.
Yeah, great play by the Scotties there.
So Beer's going to check back in. So you got to believe they got to go for it right here. This is not really a punting situation. Walker's going to come up, shotgun. He's going to go 2 receivers to the left. Garrett on his left-hand side, and a tough penalty. We're going to have an illegal motion, I believe, and that's going to move the Tigers back. Just a tough penalty right there.
Yeah, back-to-back negative plays for the Tigers, one of them being a penalty. Now they're looking at a 4th and 8.
Yep, and this is where coach is yelling, somebody make a play right here. This is where, the Scotties can really try to cement this game right here if they can turn the ball over. Walker's going to come out. He's going to snap shotgun. They're going to try to sneak him out. And he throws it in triple coverage, and it's incomplete. There was just Scotties all over. What they tried to do there, they tried to leak Garrett back out, that really good flat pass that they've had to that running back all night. And Tice Groper just absolutely jumped it. Walker saw it, knew he had to go somewhere else, and he was in trouble with Fitch and Crutch on top of him, so he just kind of had to let it go. Didn't have much of a choice, but they were trying to hit that play that they've been running all night, and Tice Groper just decided enough's enough. We're not going to let you have that one anymore, and Scotty's going to take over inside New Underwood territory at the 40-yard line. They're going to go full house backfield. And they're going to go Tice Groper off the left-hand side. Oh, and a nice tackle. That was Beer, came up, read the counter that time, and made a really nice tackle. Short gain.
Yeah, short gain of 1 right there.
Yep.
So the clock continues to tick down here in the third quarter. We're getting under 1 minute. Scotty's looking at a 2nd and 9 from the Tigers' 39-yard line.
Yeah, we are under a minute here in the third quarter, and Scotties are going to be in clock management mode. Try to keep gaining first downs, but keep the clock rolling. So you're probably not going to see a lot of pass plays. They're going to go Latham Gabriel off the right-hand side. Oh, and that's just a tough run. Latham was hit at the line of scrimmage by 3 New Underwood Tigers, and he just did not go down. Did not stop churning his legs, and I've seen Latham do that all night long. Once he gets hit, he just keeps those legs just pumping up and down. Just what you teach a running back. Keep those legs moving, keep them moving. So he's had a lot of yards after contact tonight.
Yeah, excellent job of churning out those yards. The clock continues to kick down. I don't know if the Scotties will run another play as the third quarter comes to a close. Doesn't look like they're in a big hurry. All right, well, we've got fourth quarter, so this is still
it's still a ball game.
It's a two-possession game.
Absolutely.
Or a two-score lead for the Scotties.
And we've seen New Underwood strike quick, so I mean it's a long way from over.
Absolutely. All right, well, we've got a short break in the action. We're going to catch a commercial break, and we'll be back for fourth quarter action. Phillips Scotties Live.
Innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Welcome back to the Kennedy Implement broadcast booth. Be sure to check out their website for all your equipment needs.
All right, we're back for fourth quarter action.
Scotties will go handoff. First back through, Talon Haynes. He's going to get close to a first down. I think he's going to be a little short. Can hear those PHS cheerleaders down on the sidelines trying to will the Scotties onto a first down.
So it does look like he's going to be short.
First down here will be huge. Keep the clock running. Definitely don't want to give the ball right back to New Underwood. So we're going to be about fourth and 2.
Yeah, big play here in the start of the fourth quarter for the Scotties.
Scotties will come out, full house backfield in the wishbone. Groper is going to pitch to Tice Groper. He kind of runs up. He's going to get enough for a first down. Good tackle out there by Walker. So Tice Groper stays in bounds, heads up play. He had a chance, could have run out of bounds. He cut it back in and moved the chains, keep the clock rolling. Good run there by Tice.
On those fourth down plays, it's always risky when you're running stuff to the outside, but that's a lot of trust in your junior running back to get out there and find a way to pick up some yards.
Yep. So they're going to stay in the full house backfield. They've got these two tailbacks kind of at a deep position. Tice Groper, the ball's on the ground, and that is going to be a turnover. So Tice had a hole. Somebody just got their arm in there. Could see the ball just kind of went flying out of his arm. Got popped out, and New Underwood picked it up, and they're back in business.
Yeah, definitely something. It's kind of twofold, right? Definitely something the Scotties don't want to happen.
No.
They got some momentum. They're driving down the field. But absolutely, on the flip side, that's exactly the best case scenario for the Tigers starting this fourth quarter is to find a way to get a potentially an extra possession.
Right, and and that stuff happens. Tice will keep his head. He touches the ball a lot, and he does an amazing job. And sometimes things happen. So New Underwood's going to go shotgun. They're going to roll left. They're going to try to throw their screen back to number 33 to the right. And Jensen Fitch comes up for a big tackle. Short gain. And looks like we're going to have a New Underwood Tiger on the ground. So good play there. Jensen Fitch read it. They kind of show that. They've shown that once or twice. Roll everybody to the left, come back to the right. And that was number 33, Gage Sangru. Hopefully it was just maybe got the wind knocked out of him because he kind of bounced back up.
Yeah, he kind of hopped up and kind of took a few steps. And
hopefully it just got his wind knocked out. He's walking off to the sideline.
Yeah, a little gingerly, but hopefully nothing worse than just something a little banged up there.
Wish him the best of luck. Hopefully we see him back in the game here soon.
So we're going to go second down. So he still had a good gain. Going to be second. We'll call it 2nd and 4. Clock stopped. No, clock's still rolling. 10:50 left here in the fourth quarter. Phillips guys on top, 32-18. Beard's going to dot the I, and they're going to go hand off Beard, and he's going to be met in the backfield. Evan Crutch just absolutely blew that play up in the backfield. I think they're going to lose about 2 yards.
Yeah, great job by the Scotties defense of finding a way to shed some blocks and get up in that gap that's been open really the second half. You know, the Tigers have done a good job of finding a way to seal that off and create a hole, and not that time by Evan Crutch did a great job there. Looks like the Tigers are looking at a 3rd and 7 from their own 22-yard line.
So Walker will go shotgun. He'll go receiver left, receiver right. They're going to bring Enos across, number 8 in motion. And it's a low snap, and he has trouble, and he is in trouble. And again, Evan Crutch all over him. Christopher Lear's in there to slow him down, and Evan Crutch wraps him up. And, so a tough snap there. And New Underwood's just kind of had a couple of, some good plays, and then, kind of the old too good, one bad here in the last couple of possessions.
Yeah, a little miscue puts the Tigers in a 4th and 6.
You would think that they're probably in the point of the game where they're going to have to go for this.
Yeah, it's a 2-score game.
Looks like they are going to go punt formation anyway. We'll see what happens. And New Underwood is going to call a timeout. So 9:19 left in the fourth quarter. Timeout, New Underwood Tigers.
And we'll take a short commercial break. We'll be right back.
The Retro in Phillip is a proud supporter of the Phillip Scotties, offering fresh homemade pizza and pitas made to order, with basic pizzas including specialty pizzas like taco, chicken garlic, bacon mac and cheese, breakfast and fruit. Plus they have gluten-free options with 16 different pitas to choose from, plus sandwiches, fried food, appetizers, soups and salads, and novelty and hard ice cream. Dine in or carry out from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Saturday. That's the Retro in Phillip.
Back to the Kennedy Implement broadcast booth. Be sure to check out their website for all your equipment needs.
All right, we're back live. Fourth quarter action, 9:19. New Underwood Tigers looks like they're going for it, 4th and 5.
So Walker's going to come out and shotgun. Garrett to his left, receiver to the right, receiver to the left. And this guy's doing a good job not jumping on the ball. And they're going to go deep, and that one's going to be overthrown. Good coverage there by Tegan Groper. Oh, we do have a flag on the play.
Looks like that's in the backfield or right in the line area. Looks like roughing the passer.
Oof. Taking a couple of tough calls tonight. I kind of followed the ball there. I didn't see what happened. You can hear Coach Sedbeck telling his players that was our ball, and penalty keeps the drive alive.
Yeah, just unfortunate timing for, those are big penalties from the perspective of they're not only yardage penalties, but they're automatic first down penalties. So the Tigers keep the drive alive.
And they are in business. It's going to be 1st and 10 from about the 37-yard line. Walker will come out. Shotgun, receiver to the left and right. Garrett to his right. And he is going to go drop back. He's going to get out to Beer quick. Talon Haynes pushes him out of bounds, but not after a first down.
Yeah, it looks like a little softer coverage in the secondary there, and Beers was able to break his route off and a good timing route and a little pitch and catch and pick up a gain of another 10, 12 yards there.
Yeah, Beer's tough to cover one-on-one out there. Just kind of a quick flat route, got the ball out of his hands. And so Scotty's going to come out, first down. Tigers go shotgun, 2 receivers to the right. Looks like they're going to go deep across the middle, kind of underthrown. And Tegan Groper right there on the coverage.
Yeah, Scotties do a great job of coverage down the field, get some pressure on the quarterback. A little combination of the two leads to an incomplete pass. Tigers got a 2nd and 10.
They've really tightened up the pass coverage here in the second half.
And with the pass, the clock does stop. But that third quarter went super fast with a lot of running of the football. But at this point, the clock, they got to find ways to get chunk yards.
New Underwood will come out shotgun. Walker will drop back. And he gets it out to Beer, and he's going to be – and I think we're going to get another roughing the passer penalty. And they're just – I'm not sure. They're not letting Phillip hit a quarterback whatsoever anymore. Oh, okay. They didn't call the holding. I think they got all of us. I was pretty sure that was another roughing the passer call.
Holding on the
Tigers.
Tigers.
Get one go their way.
Puts them behind the chains, and that's a big one.
Yeah. Getting a little restless in the crowd out here now. Getting a little chippy on both sides.
A little extra.
That's what happens in tight games, though. You everybody thinks the call is going to go their way. So New Underwood back. They're going to go 2nd and a mile. And he's going to try to hit Beer on a stop and go, and he is sacked for about a 10-yard loss. Evan Crutch, Jensen Fitch back there.
Hey, just what the doctor ordered for
that's what they needed.
Play there.
They needed that. They were going to try to hit Beer on a stop and go, and Walker can absolutely chuck it, but when he did that, it just took too long, and the Scotties got home. So the D-line for the Scotties is going to pin their ears back right here. So he is not going to get much time in the pocket.
No, New Underwood's all the way back on looks like their own 33-yard line.
Looks like they're going to spread us out 4 wide. Beer's going to come across the motion. They're going to run a quick screen. That's a nice play. And that is going to be tough. Number 20, and he's brought down out there by Talon Haynes, but they just let the Scotty defensive line all go and dropped it right over their head. That's an excellent play call on the New Underwood side. Gained a lot of that yardage back.
Yeah, they went from third and
a mile
to fourth and I'm going to call it manageable.
Yeah.
They got it across, into Scotty territory.
Absolutely.
Looking at a 4th long 6.
Yep.
And definitely a much better perspective of an opportunity here for the Tigers.
So New Underwood is going to come out, spread the Scotties out 4 wide. And Walker trying to get away. Jensen Fitch puts him right back where they had the ball. That's a huge play by the senior defensive end. Shot around his corner. Walker was kind of looking deep. In the second he had to hesitate, Fitch wrapped him up and threw him to the ground.
Yeah, huge play here in the 4th quarter by the Scotties on a 4th down. And now they get the opportunity.
It's going to be Phillip ball
to do whatever, really the opportunity. We've been running the football.
Yep.
It doesn't make sense to not run the football right here.
Yeah, the Scotties going to come out and try to close this thing out.
So
get out of here and move on to next week. So we're going to go Tegan Groper's going to go wishbone set. They're going to give to Latham Gabriel off the right side. Latham keeps Gabriel, just running tough tonight. Latham Gabriel, he's been, about every time he's got it seems like he's got a 4 or 5 yard gain.
Yeah, doing a great job just keeping those legs churning.
Yep.
The clock ticks under 7 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Scotties have a 32-18 lead.
You're going to see a lot of that power set for the next 6 minutes and 45 seconds.
Yeah, and this is where a little combination of some clock management. You're not in a huge hurry. New Underwood, other than I believe they have one timeout left, don't really have the opportunity to stop the clock.
Lean on your big offensive line right here. Get in there and move people. Groper's going to come out. We're going to go full house backfield. It kind of catches his foot. I think that was just kind of a broken play. Tegan Groper's going to beat him out to the outside. And he is going to get to about the 27-yard line. So it looked like I think maybe he got his foot stepped on there as he took the snap and couldn't quite get the handoff. So he just kind of, instinctively rolled out and just took off, headed south, and made a nice gain on the play.
Yeah, turned a potential negative into a positive. They pick up a first down. Scotties first down from the Tiger 26-yard line.
So Scotty's going to go that deep wishbone. They're going to get a running start. That's going to bring Groper left side. So we'll go 2nd and 7 now. 5 clock ticking. Under 5 minutes, 30 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Scotty's on top, 32-18 of a exciting ball game tonight.
Absolutely.
Yeah, probably a little tighter than I had anticipated it to be.
Yeah, and that's really a testament to the Tigers.
Yeah, absolutely.
The Scotties, other than some penalties here and there, they haven't played. We're
getting a quick little pass out to the fullback, Talon Haynes, and that was just a perfectly timed call. New Underwood has seen the power run. They have to come up and respect it. Talon Haynes sneaks out of the fullback into the flat, and Tegan Groper just kind of a nice little toss right over the top to him. Good play call there by Coach Sudbeck.
But it's been fun to see Tal Haynes get utilized a little bit more kind of out of the backfield tonight.
Yeah.
That's a wrinkle that we hadn't seen yet.
Yep.
And it's working for the Scotties as they extend the score to 38-18 as they line up for a 2-point conversion.
Scotties going to come out in the I formation going for 2. Gabriel's going to dot the I. Talon Haynes is going to look to his left. Doesn't find anybody, and I think he's stripped. So that's going to be not going to get the 2-point conversion, but that's going to put the Scotties on top 38-18. And you're feeling pretty good right now if you're the Phillips Scotties.
Scotties 38, Tigers 18. 5:03 to play here in the ballgame.
That score is vital this late in the fourth quarter.
Yes.
It makes it a 3-score game at this point, and really puts all the pressure back on the Tigers.
Right. Yeah, and it's going to, if you're New Underwood, you're going to have to kind of go one-dimensional now. And we've seen the defensive line is absolutely just terrorizing Walker back there now. So he's not going to have much time. It's going to make it tough to come out and try to throw the ball, over and over and over. It's going to be not saying you can't run it, but every run is going to take another 30 seconds off the clock. They just don't have time to run the ball right now. So they're going to try to have to get creative on their side of the ball. But yeah, you're going to have Fitch, Finn, Crutch, and Lurs right on top of you pretty quick.
Yeah, I think you're going to look for, what I would look for if I'm the Scotties on defense is some of those running back leak out plays to the edge, maybe a screen, something that's going to draw that defense in and a quick dump and allow them to kind of run. But, it's still going to have to be a little bit of clock management.
And I'm sure that, Coach Engelbert on the defensive side has told his safety, hey, stay back and watch for the back, watch for the screens. So a short low kickoff is going to be picked up by number 5. Number 5, Jaden Martin comes up, makes a nice stop. So that was a good catch there by the New Underwood up man. That was Number 5, Jaron Hanks, an 8th grader, does a nice job. Come up, catch the ball. So you're going to have 4:58. New Underwood's going to have it first down and 10 from about the 43-yard line, their own 43-yard line. They're going to come out shotgun. Walker, Garrett to his right, Beer to the left. Scotty's going to blitz. Going to go over the top and incomplete. So that'll stop the clock.
Yeah, that was just a quick, 2, maybe 3-step drop. He took one look at his first option and threw it out there.
Scotty's sending a little bit of pressure there. They're not going to allow Walker to stand back there and try to throw it deep on him.
Clock stops with the incomplete pass. Looking at 2nd and 10. Tigers on their own 43-yard line.
Tigers come out, wide receiver to the left and the right. Beer's going to come across in motion. And he's going to step up, and Christopher Lures got back there, and he made Walker step up. And when he did that, he ran right into Evan Crutch for another Scotty sack.
Well, the Tigers looking at 3rd and about 20.
And like we said, that's not what New Underwood wants to do, is have to, be one-dimensional. The front line for the Scotties is their strength on defense, and they're just going to feast right now.
Yeah, 3rd and long. Clock ticks closer to 4 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter.
And we're going to have a flag or a timeout. I'm not sure.
We got a flag and a timeout. We're going to see what the official call is here. The white hat called the timeout, so we're going to go with that.
I don't know if maybe that was it going to be a delay of game?
I think it was going to be a delay of the game.
Maybe they called a timeout just before the delay of game.
Looks like we got timeout on the field by the Tigers.
So no flag. New Underwood got a timeout, I believe. Is that their last one? That was their last timeout of the ball game.
So 4:06 left to go, 4th quarter action. Tigers are down 38-18 to the Scotties. Looking at a 3rd and just about 20.
Country mile.
Yeah, they're going to have to dial up. I mean, really, it's 2-play territory for sure.
Right.
No choice.
Yeah, you don't have to get it all back in one play because they're going to go for it on 4th.
Looks like New Underwood comes out ready to go out of the timeout. Scotties come back, get lined up.
So we're going to go. Walker's going to go shotgun, 2 receivers to the left. Garrett on his left-hand side. Then he's going to try to get it out to Beer in the flat. He makes a nice catch. Had to kind of get down and get it. But he makes a good catch. Going to bring him back 4th and manageable. They'll call it about a 4th and 7.
Yeah, good play.
Ticking.
Good play. Get a big chunk back and have the opportunity. Really, it's first down or Scotties are. If they turn this ball over on downs here, Scotties get 1 first down, and that'll be the
That's
game.
all she wrote. Yeah, you got to kind of watch a hard count here. We'll see if maybe New Underwood tries to get him to jump. We'll go shotgun, snap. Walker going to go deep, and he is going to throw it up, and Tegan Groper is going to pick it off. So a good play, Tegan Groper, and here he goes. And he basically took it back to where they would have had it. So a turnover. There's going to be a turnover on downs. Tegan Groper pads the stats, picks another one off, takes it right back to about where they would have had it anyway. Yeah, and that should put a wrap on it for tonight.
That should. Tigers don't have any way to stop the clock.
Nope.
Scotties, a first down is the finish.
And if you're New Underwood, I mean, don't hang your head. They played hard, played all night, played all 4 quarters. A couple of things go their way, and it's just a really good ball game. They played just fun to watch. They played really tough on both sides of the ball. Talon Haynes is going to give to Latham Gabriel, and again, he keeps feet moving. Another 4-5. We got a flag down. A little mustard on the lettuce. And they're pointing towards the Scotties. That's probably going to come back.
Quick conference out there, and well, still talking about it. Yeah, as you were saying, the Tigers, the score doesn't really give a great indicator of how tight of a game this really was.
Yeah, it was a tough ball game. So that's going to put the Scotties behind the chains. Is going to be first and about 20.
Let's have 20. Let's have first and 20 here for the Scotties.
So the clock continues to run. Under 3 minutes here in the fourth quarter. Scotties will go I formation. Tice Groper will dot the I. They're going to go counter to the left, and Tice Groper out in the open. We'll see if they're not going to catch him. Number 20 is coming for him. Oh, and looked like a bit of a face mask there, but Garrett ran him down. A touchdown saving tackle by number 20 from New Underwood. And Tice stayed in bounds, so he's going to keep the clock running.
Yeah, just a little simple.
Like a little counter play.
And bounce it outside.
Yep.
And
yeah, they've had luck running that, or good success running that counter tonight.
Absolutely their bread and butter play.
Yeah.
So the Scotties, big first down. Looks like they're on the Tigers' 11-yard line as the clock counts down to close to 2 minutes left.
Scotties will come out in the wishbone. And they're going to give to Talon Haynes, and he is going to take it down the right side. Oh, and Beer, number 14, Beer out there makes a great tackle. Looked like Talon had room to run and was going to get in, and Beer comes up, makes a great tackle, touchdown saving tackle. So that's going to give them second and short inside. Are they inside the 5? Looks like they're
yes,
just
it looks
about
like
the
they're right on the 4-yard line.
So clock continues to run. Minute 34 here in the fourth quarter. Scotties on top of the New Underwood Tigers, 38-18. Scotties will come out in the full house backfield, and they will go to the right. And Latham Gabriel just going to go in. Just hard running. Latham Gabriel has just done a fantastic job tonight.
So
you're kind of getting the power out of Gabriel, and you're getting the finesse from Groper, and it's just a tough combination to stop.
So with the late score by the Scotties, they go up 44-18 as they get ready to try. Sounds like they're maybe going to try to kick it.
I don't think they can find the tee. They're going to run out of time. Looks like Lane Martin went and got it. We're going to have a quick. I don't think they're going to get it off here. Play clock's running down. And they snap the ball quick. Talon Haynes. It's kind of a quick play. And he's going to loft it up, and he's got a wide open. Looks like Latham Gabriel again. So Talon Haynes converts the 2-point conversion by throwing to Latham Gabriel in the end zone. Scotties will take the lead 46-18 with 1:19 left here in the fourth quarter.
So 46-18, minute 19 left. Game in hand here. Hopefully an opportunity maybe to get some young guys in.
Yeah.
Maybe for both. I don't see that many extra guys on the Tigers
they don't have a heck of a lot over there on New Underwood side.
But definitely an opportunity for the Scotties to hopefully get in some young guys.
Yeah.
Kind of final regular season game. Rest the starters.
Yeah, get the guys out, and look forward to next week. So. I was hesitant earlier to start talking about next week because this game was so tight. And, but kind of what I hear, I think we got a good chance, or we should have a home game next week. So, everybody out there, get out here. We love it that people watch on live ticket, but those playoff games, we want the crowd. It's huge for the kids to have the crowd here. If you can get out here next week, it's all to be determined. They'll know by tonight, tomorrow, what time the game is and who they have to play. From what I understand, it's a good chance it could be either Timberlake coming here or maybe Lemon coming down. So either one will be a tough competition. Scotties played Timberlake early in the season, but just like New Underwood, I mean, things change, teams get better. So yeah, anybody that comes in, it's just gonna be a tough game no matter what. Once you get into the playoffs, the records, you throw the records out the window. That stuff doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if you got beat by them earlier in the season or who you lost to and they beat. None of that really matters anymore. So looking forward to some playoff football. We'll be here, ready to call that game.
Yeah, it gives another opportunity, for us to play at home.
Yes.
I think that is hopeful especially in playoff football.
Right.
But yeah, you're right. It's a new season. It's a new season. Really, I think it comes down to who's healthy, who's hot.
Right.
And
matchups. Other than Brandon Wishart, I think the Scotties are pretty much healthy. Looked like we got through tonight unscathed, as far as we could tell.
All right, so New Underwood comes out 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line, 1:19 left in the fourth quarter.
So the Scotties are going to get some of the younger guys in, and that's going to be Beer, number 14. So one handoff, and Blake Beer is going to go around the right-hand side, and he is going to score. So he had Phillip kind of sub down. New Underwood did not. New Underwood, like you said, doesn't really have much to sub down to. So good carry by Beer there on the younger Scotties. Looks like we got out there Tarek Haynes, Rayler Fitch, Jaden and Lane Martin, Jackson Rhodes, Brody Pullman. And that's about all I can read from here. New Underwood will come out and go for two. They're going to throw it right. And a nice play there by number 34. Lane Martin breaks it up.
Scotties 46, Tigers 24.
So Scotty's on top here, 46-24, minute 3 left. You got to expect probably an onside kick coming. So the Scotties are going to send out the varsity to try to recover what they believe an onside's coming. So just a tough game tonight. I mean, it was good ball game, just hard fought, and a lot of fun to watch.
Absolutely. And, really having a tough game going into the playoffs isn't the worst thing.
No, yeah.
Is not the worst thing. And, the New Underwood Tigers, coming in, a lot of good things. You saw a lot of really good things tonight. Not familiar with a lot of the kids, a younger group, but,
right.
Really they should feel good about the battle that they gave the Scotties tonight here in Phillip.
Yeah, so we just want to, thank everybody out there for watching. I know Coach Kevin Morehart out there watching, got a text earlier, and so we appreciate those, those out-of-town guys tuning in. My cousin's down in Texas. We've got a sister-in-law in town. It's kind of fun to be able to just stand out here and talk, and know those guys are out there listening. So we're gonna get a bit of a pooch kick. Latham Gabriel does a nice job recovering. Scotties are gonna go. Looks like they're gonna leave the starters in here. Try to run the clock out. Probably run the ball once or twice here. Should be about unless I think they can just take a knee from here.
Yeah, I think they can just kneel on it here.
No timeouts left on the other side.
So maybe a little victory formation, it looks like. And
nice win. Good win for the Scotties. Like you said, got some momentum going. It wasn't a cakewalk game by any means. New Underwood fought all night long. So, much respect to them and their coaching staff and their kids for playing hard tonight.
Yeah, you don't mind, as I'm sure Coach Sudbeck did like a few things.
For the New Underwood Tigers, it's going to go to number 10, the quarterback, Trevin Walker.
All right, looks like the Phillips Scotties Booster Club player of the game was, for the Tigers, number 10, Trevin Walker. And for the Scotties, number 21, Evan Crutch.
Yeah, well-deserved by both young men.
And it looks like that's going to be the last play of the game. They're going to line up to shake hands. So the final tonight, Phillips Scotties 46, New Underwood Tigers 24. Scotties, their 6th win of the season, finished the regular season 6-2, and head towards the playoff with an opponent to be determined, but likely to be a host for a first-round playoff game, which will be on Thursday next week. So a short week coming into the playoffs. But, Scotties really feels like they're about right where they want to be.
I think so,
Healthy, hungry, have found a few things that work really, really well for them. The thing that I really liked about what they've done in the games that we've seen here at home is that their ability to adapt.
Yes.
Maybe a few things happen in the first quarter and they adapt in the second quarter. Maybe something happens in the first half and they make a change in the second half.
And that's part of it is, the back end is young, and like you say, the coaches make really good adjustments between the quarters and at half. They kind of just keep coaching the young guys up, and you might see a mistake here, a deep ball here, but some of that is just being young, and they just haven't seen those kind of things. So the more they play, they grow and they learn from that, and I think that they're ready to attack the playoffs here, and it's going to be fun. Hopefully, a couple of weeks. I hope.
Absolutely. All right, well, that's a wrap on this evening's game. Thank you for joining us here in Phillip on Phillips Scotties Live. It's really been Brad and myself's pleasure to get an opportunity to call these games, and we're going to have that opportunity to call another one next week on Thursday. So I don't know who we're playing yet, and I don't know exactly what time, but we'd love if you're local and here, please come out and support your Scotties. And for all the others out there, we really appreciate you tuning in and look forward to bringing another home playoff game here in Phillip.
We would imagine it's at 6 or 7, one of the two.
Yeah,
generally about 6. So just kind of you out-of-towners that are going to tune in and watch, just kind of keep an eye on that. It'll be posted on the South Dakota High School Activities or the Phillips Scotty home activities page. So generally it starts, I think, 6 or 7 o'clock. So, we're excited. Like you say, we're leaning into the playoffs. That's a good way to momentum's going our way. And, we're excited for next week.
Awesome. Well, from Brad Heltzel and Joel Spry, thank you very much again for tuning in. And you all have a great night.
Yes. Good night, everyone.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives.